Recording in progress.
Order filled. Order filled.
So long, that why I keep my top down. Live on my head cause I can't wear the crown too low. Never gon' bow down. Everybody out there running games so they pass on me. Treat 'em like a op, bow. When I came up, they were whooping but was still on a leash. People gon' talk down. They going low cause I still serve the most high. No, I won't stop now. When I throw signs up, it's not what they said, dog. Know that for H-Town. Roll with a warrant, try not to get caught, but I'm fly. Still put the top down. Love for the father, make kiss for the fans, y'all. On y'all now. All these sinners walk with grace. Pack your bags, follow me home. Pray my seeds, turn out winners. Keeping that lead when I'm long gone. All of my fears can't hold me back. Let go of those who did me wrong. All of my fears won't hold me back. What don't kill me made me strong. Victory lap. We on attack. Ain't looking back. Rushing outside like I'm sleeping in a bando. Bible on me, I been feeling like Rambo. Devil trying to hide, he ain't wearing no camo. Killing myself, God took it out the plan though. Still on fire for the Lord, where the fan go? Heard them talking stupid, to cut it just like a Van Gogh. I'm sitting glad, let me cut the thing real low. I been looking up high when I feel low. And we still outside with the kinfolk. I was scraping both sides to the rim, bro. I was walking through church with the trench coat. Sending my 10% through Venmo. Lord said he'd be back, hit a memo. That's a cross around my neck, not a crystal. There's a Bible on me, not a pistol. You don't even know what I've been through. All these sinners walk with grace. Pack your bags, follow me home. Pray my seeds, turn out winners. Keeping that lead when I'm long gone. All of my fears can't hold me back. Let go of those who did me wrong. All of my fears won't hold me back. Cause what don't kill me made me strong. Victory lap. We on attack. Ain't looking back.
Yeah, I'm about to step in the ring for the fight of my life. Hit my knees and I strap on my gloves. Boy, I've been prepping since like I was 7. And thing is, I'm already covered in blood. Walking in love, this for the ones who been stuck in the mud. Searching for hope. Trust me, I know what it feel like to drown in my problems. But God came and threw me the rope. Can't wait to look in his eyes. All of my life I've been battling lies. I found the truth and took off my disguise. Come for my head, I still live for the prize. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was in the city going down, trying to blow. Everything changed when I learned to let it go. Hopping on stage, I ain't in it for the show. Only got one life, so I gotta let them know. Talk about real. I seen a man's whole bad hill. I seen a woman drooling out the mouth. I seen the demons in the cast it out. I seen my brother throw his whole vape in the lake. Seen smooth heal from the dark. I seen the spirit change my own heart. Can't tell it all, but this a good start.
K to the second letter. Who got the keys to the Jeep and the Hiller? They ain't never been realer. I am not shook, I'm aligned, didn't chiller. My face blue still, I ain't never been stiller. Ooh, KB ain't gotta get bigger. Ooh, Southside sing killers, bring light to the dark spots. Wake up, I didn't make up this God, the divine concealer. On the bread of heavens like the red and black 11s, walking through the pearly gates. Bobby do the most, I'm in the Holy Ghost. I'm looking like the Pope swerving race. They gon' get the word today. I send a text back, never curved the fate. Jesus, curses break, slaves get freed and the words awake. Ever seen a dope dealer? Cold killer, gold brother crying on the floor with us. Cause your hoe hit him, had a hole in him, now you got a hole in it. Tell him the Dead Sea here. We the new Israel, Israel, God really lives here. Watch the sin here, way more to tell when we begin here.
All right. What is up? What is up? Happy Wednesday. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Shall we begin?
I put my hand on the Bible, the Lord is my witness that KB is closer than blood. I got that HGA tatted right next to my heart, so you know it's gonna always be love. Don't need no contracts or labels, you know we got him a seat at my table. Hovey little bro, so I'm willing and able. I keep some riders at home in the stable. Whoa, 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 I done told it all, but I still got more. Remember when the folks got killed next door? Partner told me, sell pills, not blow. Shorty told me, my career won't blow. So
okay.
I don't care about the status. Why would I clout chase when God is my daddy? Take all my records, my money, my Grammys. I'm still going down richer than you can imagine. Jesus the king, I'm his prophet. Send me to Nineveh, I get it poppin'. They see an interview, swear I ain't with it. I say come see what I do in my city. From cooling with Kendrick to walking through Romans with people in prison. Let me stop talking.
All right,
man,
let's
I
rock.
Did it. Can't let my left hand on my right position. Y'all just gonna have to see when I transition. I can't tell it all, man.
Okay. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. Good to see you guys. YOLO Trader in the house. Energy in the building. FX Lore in the house. Max Millie in the building. Louis G is here. All right. Lee in the house. What up, Lee? What up, Traders X? Traders X in the building. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome in. What up, Earl? What up, K Vila? Stevie Mac in the house. Big Magnus is here. The Viking. W Trade in London session. Mr. Dip. Where's Mr. Pip? Mr. Pip and Mr. Dip. That sounds like a good plan here today. What up, Lazy Panda? Hope you're doing well. Good morning, Dev. How you guys feeling? What's up, Nikki? Yo, the real Sam in the house. Let's see what we got in the clubhouse. J Coop in the building. What up, J Coop? What up, Hyper? Awareness is here. Good morning, Phil. Mr. Phil. Billy's lost. Billy's been found. Yo. Stephen B in the house. All right. OGH is here. Mr. Lopez. All right. Let me skip down a little bit. There we go. Wokey in the house. Nate G in the building. Energy's here. She's there. She's everywhere. Sheesh. All right, let's get the party started. Yeah, hope you guys are well, man. Good day. What up, Pablo? Good morning. What up, Elijah? Jessica Lake in the house. Yo. What up, noobs? What up, AJ? Kunal in the building. Where's my other boy at? My Harish Baba Yaba Ja. Where's he at? Where you at, Harish? He's got the hardest name out there. That's some hard-ish right there. Yo, what up, James? Good morning, Stewie B. Cookie in the house. Nothing beats the Asian session. Yo, for real. Asian's been awesome. Asian's been amazing. What up, Sahil? All right, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and get started. I know we got a little volume, but this isn't a trade that I would be taking right now. So we're just consolidating here, in my opinion. Baja ba ba ja ba. Yeah, there you go. Oh, no, that's not him. That's Manush. Yesterday I was absent. Yes, please forgive my absence yesterday. I did miss you guys very much. Very much. Harish ain't here. Harish ain't here. Well, he's got to be the hardest ish I've seen in a long time. I'll tell you that. Especially that name. That name's tough. Tough. All right, I think we're probably moving down on gold, but again, I wouldn't be selling here, so I'm not looking for this trade, but I am looking for a trade. So let's begin here. Let's go ahead and lower the music. I'm gonna say a prayer for y'all, and then we're gonna begin here today. All right. Let's do it. Well, Father in heaven, Lord, I thank you for this group, Lord. I thank you for this time that we get to gather together every day, Lord. We just give you the glory for what you're doing amongst them. Father, I know that we're here in a broken world and there's broken people here, and I just pray that you would pay attention to them today, Lord, that you would speak to them, that you would communicate, Lord, that you hear them out. I thank you for what you've done in my life. I thank you for using words from me to encourage others, Lord, and I pray that you would continue to do that, continue to speak through me. I pray that I would just give this all up right now, Lord, and that you would take over from here, and that the questions and the answers that come from my mouth, Lord, would be a direct voice of you into their heart, Lord. So I thank you for it, and I just give you the glory for using me in such a light, Lord, where we can impact the world together. So we thank you for this opportunity. I pray for your people here today, Lord. Give them ears to hear, Father, and we thank you, and we give you all the glory for this time together. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Come on, baby. Come on. I know some of you guys are hurting. You're limping in. You're struggling. You're wondering, man, is this thing ever going to work? Man, I'm telling you, I was there. I was in depression mode at one point. Just hoping. Really, just hoping. Baby on the way. No income. Window of opportunity closing. And I just continue to rely on the scripture. Continue to rely on the promises of our God, right? And I made it through, and I think if I can do it, then anyone can do it. I know you guys just see me up here as the host of the New York live streams, but if you see where I come from, trust me, you can do it. Just like I can. So that's my encouraging word for you today. The money itself, business money, success doesn't favor the guy. He doesn't favor the girl. He doesn't favor the person in shape versus the person that's not in shape, the tall guy versus the short guy, the fat guy versus the skinny guy, this religion versus that religion. No, it favors those who believe and those that work, right? Those that work towards their beliefs are going to go out and get what they desire, so believe big, my friends. Get to work and enjoy the fruits of your labor. All right, let's go ahead and get started here today. Today is the 23rd, right? Yeah, today's my cousin. Y'all know my cousin Frankie, right? My famous cousin Frankie. Today is Frankie's birthday. Usually 10 days before mine or whatever it is. So today is the 23rd of April. We're creeping towards the end of the month here. Don't really have much in store today until we get into 9:45 here. So we're going to have some big news coming out. Red folder news, PMI here coming in at 9:45. That should rock things up a little bit here. Gold's already on the move. We don't even need red folders to keep pushing on gold here. But we do have some news coming in a little bit later. And we'll deal with that when it gets here. So that's pretty much it. You got some new home sales as well coming in at 10. And other than that, it's pretty straightforward up until about 9:45 today. Cool. So let's go ahead and do a fresh breakdown. Let's do a top-down analysis here. If you guys can like the stream for me, give the stream a like. I would really, really, really appreciate that. And if you're not subbed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, as we are currently making our run to 50K subs here. So if y'all could do those two things for me and then lock in for the next couple minutes, let's do a breakdown and let's see where we can go with this day. All right. What's up, Yanosh? Hey, Justin, how are you, bro? Good to see you. Good to see y'all. Some of y'all are pip and dipped in Asian. Wait, are we on a potential... Wait, do we have a potential hat trick? open, available? I think so, right? Asian, London. Okay, snap. All right, so we are... Okay, we're right on a hat trick here today, so we'll see what we can do. Let's go ahead and break this down. Let's see if we can get these 3 W's in and get the heck out of here today. So this is gold. We'll go over gold first, and then we will take a look at NQ, and then we'll see what we got. It was my birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, my friend. Happy belated. Let me lower this music just a little bit. Okay, cool. Hat trick loading. Okay, yeah, I think we do have the hat trick loading here, so we'll see if we can get it today. And let's do it. So, okay, so gold, this was yesterday's candle. So notice how we do have one of these red things here. Yeah, it's called a bearish candle. I know you haven't seen many of those on gold, daily time frame or 4-hour time frame in quite a bit, but we still do print red candles here on gold, and yesterday we did print that and closed bearish there. So with that closure, we have officially created a resistance at this point, and therefore we should make our way down, right, to fill that wick. Now we've already done that. So as we approach New York session here today, we've already kind of done what the daily candle needed to do, which was to make a top wick, right, move down, fill the wick to the left hand side. Now I think if you can continue pushing through there, you should get down, tap into that support, and then we may reject or push through from there, right? We don't know yet. That's option 1. Or what we can do is we can begin to reject this support, right? Reject the wick fill and not push through it, and then that's where you would see this daily candle begin to pull back, right, and start to move back up. As we can see here, gold is extremely bullish, and there hasn't been 2 bearish candles in a row for a very long time here. So we'll see if that happens today, but I do think if you continue to reject that wick fill, you'll probably see a move back up here today. So let's take a look at the 4-hour here. Let's see what the heck's going on here. We did run right into support here, so that's another sign that we could potentially move up, right? This was that 4-hour wick fill. The wick has been filled right here, and now we're beginning to close up doji and, you know, not really look the strongest to the downside here. So last candle on the 4-hour did close, like I mentioned, doji, which basically did nothing, right? It opened up, it moved down, but it closed right where it opened. And by the way, that also follows a candle here with no wick at the bottom. So the signs of us moving back up just continue to kind of press in front of us over and over and over again here. I think if we do close below this range, though, you do have good quality range below there. But all in all, I think if we start breaking the 4-hour highs here, you may see a 4-hour closing bullish, and then the next one pop up here. So let's go see how we could prepare for both buys and sells here today off of those 2 ideas. So 1 hour looks like we are forming a range. So we got support, we have resistance, and that's pretty much our zone here, right? Where were the buys we took? Where were the buys? Yeah, where were they? Right here? No. Yeah, right here, right? These are the buys we took in London. No, what am I saying here? 1 hour time frame. Yeah, right here. So yeah, we pushed up here off the 30-minute in London, right? And then all of a sudden we just rejected right there. So we did end up pushing up, but not after pushing back first. So let me get rid of that real quick so I don't confuse you guys. So this is the 30-minute time frame. We do have a major resistance sitting right here. We also have some support levels right there, right? And that's pretty much our range. So if we do get some sort of like fake out here, right, I think this range is going to get filled, man, 100%. We also have a little fake out going on here. If you guys would like, you can draw your support here, your resistance here, and then that'll probably be the session range here for me. So let's mark this up here. So you got buys above 33.57, which are pretty clean for the most part. Above that you have yeah, 300 and just a light 320 pips above there. And then below here, I would say you have decent range, nothing too special here. Just 256 pips of range. But yeah, I think this is going to be probably a no trade zone for me. I know it's a little bit wide right now, but yeah, that's probably what I'm going to be looking for. Buys are super clean above 56 there. So I think if you can get above 56, then we can look to take this thing higher here. if you get a closure, these buys aren't bad right here to move up, but the only thing is you run into that resistance here, you also run into that one here, and you might just have a lot of trouble coming up here. So I probably won't take that buy, but once we get above, everything looks pretty clean to move up. Cool. So that's that. Yeah, I don't think I'm comfortable selling either until we break that 4-hour low here. Yeah, we got the 4-hour candle surrounded at this point. So what I mean by that is we got the 4-hour low here, right? We've taken sells below 26, and now we got the 4-hour highs here, plus the 4-hour resistance here, oops, right here, above 56 there. So other than that, this 4-hour candle can go up, it can go down, it could fluctuate, and really not give us any logical trade there. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking for, and let's see if we can get it. Yeah, the buys are looking super clean here. Break of that 4-hour high looks really good. So that's gold. Goldie. Let's take a look at NQ here real quick, and then we'll settle in. All right. So everything gapped up, by the way, as you can see. Gold gapped down, NQ gapped up. But all in all, we are pretty bullish based off of the NASDAQ here. 4 hours been running up. We got one little bearish candle, and we've been running up since. 1 hour did close bear, but no wick at the bottom. 30-minute trying to form this little range here. So let's mark support. We got resistance. Let's look left. And yeah, I mean, you're pretty good. I mean, this isn't the greatest range, right? 75 pips, but it gets a little choppy. So, I mean, I like buys above 18,920 here. Yeah, even better buys above like 189.75. So those will probably be the two options for me. Maybe buys above 920, buys above 975. Obviously the buys above 975 are going to be cleaner, so we'll see what happens here. Yeah, other than that, if you keep rejecting like you did once, so I wouldn't take these sells right here because we're bullish, right? So you got a resistance formed, and then a candle move down. I wouldn't take that sell because we're too bullish. But if we do get a range 2 breakout, which is a closure now below that support, I think this looks pretty damn good. You got nice range coming down, and then we could maybe take the shorts here. Yeah, so that's my plan. Other than that, maybe a closure above, and we should be good to go. So that's it. Gold, NQ. NQ probably gonna wait for at least 9:30 before any sort of execution. And gold, I'm ready to go when gold is ready to go. So boom, buys above here. Nice targets to the downside here on NQ. Up to the upside here, you got good positioning as well here. So that's pretty much it. We got clean ranges. Now it's just about, can we wait? Right? We got the plan. Now it's all about, can we not do anything stupid in between the time that it takes for the plan to form up. Cool. I'm out of breath. No, I'm just kidding. What up, Donald? You see, I'm out of breath. I'm Donald. Trading with Dan in the house. What up, Chief? Does TopOne futures actually pay out? Yeah, of course. I would never recommend those guys if they didn't pay out. Todd and Matt and Clay, those dudes never missed a payment once. And I know them guys personally. They've got deep pockets too. Deep pockets. Like, you guys know people with deep pockets? These guys got. It's like ocean deep, you know what I mean? Ocean. So they'll be alright. They'll be able to pay you. And if they don't have money to pay you, guess what? You know what I learned? Rich friends got rich friends, man. And their rich friends got more rich friends. And other rich friends got more rich friends. And they borrow from each other, and they trade with each other, and they just, I mean, it's good to have some rich friends. Just purchase a TopOne funded. Okay, nice. Yeah, if you guys are going to purchase any accounts with TopOne, don't forget to use TTE for 50% off. Use that code and like the little promo code there. Yeah, TopOneFutures.com. So we're talking about futures here, not the forex, but the futures one. And then you could put a TTE in, and yeah, you get a discount. What do I think about the funded next? I've never used them, so I wouldn't have a valid opinion. Let's see. Where's the Zoomers at? 173 people in the clubhouse right now. Let me get some eyeballs on y'all. Let's see. All right, who we got? Stephen B in the house with his binoculars on. AB Mike is here. What up, AB Mike? Johnny Gems in the building. DJ Scratches. Harish is here. He is here. Magnus is here, but I think he might have fell off the cliff. I don't see him walking there right now, so I hope he's all right. Hopefully he didn't fall off that cliff. Hero of the day, Dylan's in the building. What up, OGH? What's up, Jose? J Coop. Good to see y'all, man. Good to see you guys.
Whole squad is here. What's good, winners?
Whole squad. Love when I can see the faces of everyone.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Same. What's up, Nick?
How are
good,
you,
brother?
Johnny Gems? How are you, buddy?
I get done.
W trade in London.
Great trade in London, bro.
Johnny Gems has been in London session last
I
couple
have been.
days, eh?
Opportunity. Gotta take
W.
advantage. Yep. What's up, chat? What's good, everyone? Happy New York session. Another session. Be patient and disciplined to the plan. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You need to be a motivational speaker, not even playing? I am. Look at all these people I'm motivating to get good at trading, to get payouts, to make better life decisions, to think better thoughts, to speak better words, to treat people better, to dream bigger, right? To work harder. I think it's working. I think I am motivating people. But the only issue with motivation is it's like a shower. You always need more of it, you know? So it's not until you get internally inspired, and that's what real true leaders can do. They can turn that switch on in others and just ultimately activate their best self. So that's what we're working towards here, and we're seeing a lot of people pulling off some of their best days and becoming the best version of themselves.
Hey, yo, if you want internal motivation, know your why. There you go. Keep your why right by the core of your soul, and you'll have internal motivation. Simple.
Yes, sir. Can I see your 2025 trading journal? Yeah, it's in TradeZella, so it's all in TradeZella here. So I didn't do this one with a whatchamacallit. What do we call it? Oh yeah, spreadsheet. Spreadsheet. But this is my 2025 so far, so pretty much the best year of my trading. Last year, I would probably say that was the best year of my trading, but it seems like every year I just, you know, not to toot my own horn here, but I'm just getting better and better. So really, really cool to see. You got 69, 70% win rate, 85% daily win rate, about a 2R working right now. Steadily moving up the board here in terms of just P&L and stuff. These are all my days, my winning days. I've had about $1,500 days on average, and then here and there you get the doubles, the triples, and the home runs that naturally come. And this is my month so far in April. Some of the trades that I've taken, as you can see, a lot of NASDAQ trades here, right? A lot of NQ trades, but this was April, this was March, this was February. February went on a straight heater. And then this was January. So we've been trading well so far this year. I think that has a lot to do with me trading multiple sessions and getting a extremely dialed in read on price and following the 4 hour and just taking everything that I've learned over the last 5 years and putting it all on the line this year and trading London and Asian and New York, and not only doing that but trying to lead a group to go ahead and be profitable as well. So it's been a good time this year. 20 30, 20, 20. Yeah, I haven't had 1 month this year under 20,000.
Just executing the setups there.
Yeah, I've taken, I think, 7 or 8 payouts now. Today also is payout day, so I will be taking another payout today. And we're just going to keep it moving. We keep on keeping on, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, I don't see Johnny. Oh, yeah, my bad. Hold on. Johnny, how you doing? Oh, Magnus must have walked back up the cliff. We can see him again now. There he is. Magnus, buddy, we thought you fell off the cliff or something there.
Oh, no, I'm here.
Ah, he's here. Thank God.
What's up, man?
There's no Magnus, there'd be major problems.
There'll be major problems, Mo. New York session, no Magnus, there'll be major problems.
Major problems.
All right, let's get the boys up here. Where are you guys? Here you guys are. All right, cool. I think that's good. Yeah.
Hello.
All right, boys, we're ready. We're here for a potential three-peat today. We took a beautiful winner in Asian, beautiful winner in London, and let's see if we can get one here in New York. I gave all the pips out to my family today. Yeah. Yeah, we took that NQ buy for like 30 pips in Asian, and then that gold one that you called in London was fire.
Yeah,
fire.
London was fire.
Fuego London. Great London sesh.
Sir.
Really good. Oh, let's go, J Coop. Let's go, bro. There it is. Now just say that 3 times a day for the next 3 years. And watch it go from 10K to 20K to 30K to 40K right in front of your eyes.
Peak to peak. WJ Coop.
Yes, sir. Go back and rewatch the goal setting video in the webinar, and I promise you'll have figured out life almost. Isn't it risky to take a sell below support because the daily's bullish? Yeah, absolutely. It's all risky here, man. It's all risky.
Life's
so
risky.
The only reason that I would be open for that is because that sell is gonna break the 4-hour lows here. I'm sorry, I'm on NQ. Let me go back to gold. I was gonna say, when did the 4-hour candle look like that? So so you see here how we break these 4-hour lows, and we've already done something here. Let me show you. Let me spread this out here. Boom, boom. So I wouldn't have really taken this sell right here or this sell right here because we're very bullish. So you have a great point there, right? But if we do close below, I think it's pretty valid. Yeah, I think I'd rather take the buys here on gold, but yeah, I think I would much rather take the buys.
Same.
Oh, on NQ, Nasdaq. Let's go back. So yeah, sells, same thing here. So I don't think I ever said sells below there because I didn't write it up there, but that's probably where I would look for sells. Yeah, I would look for sells below here because again, I wouldn't take the sell on the first onion or the first opportunity, meaning you see, wait, where'd these go? Oh, here they are. You see this closure here? So you get that closure, right? Most people are going to take their sells right there, trying to target these levels down here, but that's going to be a range 1 sell, right? Where you're going against the higher time frame at that point. So I wouldn't have taken that sell here, but if we do create support, right, and then we close below, then I would be open because now we got like a closure, like a push down, resistance form, breakout, right? And then now that would indicate that this should be a range that could get filled on the next candle if there's volume coming in on that next candle. So I'd be open to those sells below 18858 there. Yeah. The buys are a bit tough because you got a little consolidation to the left here. So this is going to be a little tough, but above 75 looks way better. Plus, I probably won't take any trades on NQ until 9:30 today. Or every day for that matter. Until I have perfected it. Let's see. What up, Mike Go? How are you? How are you?
What's good, Miko? What's up, bro?
London session trade. Yeah, hold on one sec. Let's get it.
Hold it up, bro. That was a beauty.
It was a beaut.
I love looking at beautiful things.
It was a beautiful thing. What time was that? Where's my London trade? Oh, I didn't screenshot it. Damn. Hey, does anyone have that screenshot?
I got it. I'll send it to you right now.
I bet. Wait, no.
Chat, I'm gonna beat you to it.
Pretty sure I have it. Hold on.
Chat, I'm gonna beat you to it. My pick's probably cleaner. Let me show you. All right, just sent it in.
All right, yeah, so this was the trade. So basically, you had 4 hour rejecting out of this zone. This is all 4 hour support. You had 1 hour support, 30-minute support. This right here, basically from here down, was all like observation zone. So anything could happen really in that area, because you had a major support to the left where you guys can't see over there. And we were trying to see, will we fake out here? Right, so we're trying to see if we can take the buys there, but price just ended up ripping down, coming all the way down into that next level of support. And that's where we felt like, hey, okay, if most buyers were looking to get in, they probably got in up here, right? So now that all the liquidity's been grabbed, right, price is officially pushed down to the major level of support. Now we started to reject off of it. So we waited for this candle here to close, and as that candle closed, we set a buy stop on the very next candle for price to push up, come into this range here, and then that was it. So I had some high hopes for this. I was looking to get up here, if you guys can see up here in this range, but we did end up rejecting right here. So
Literally.
yeah, I actually trailed stop, so let me delete some of this. So pretty much everyone closed right there. I was trying to go a little harder on this trade because I do have a payout today, so I'm trying to, I don't know, put a couple extra $1,000 on it. So I was holding, but I did trail my stop. So basically what happened is the next candle came down, started moving up, right, and I just trailed my stop right there, but then it ended up coming down, stopping me out right there. So yeah, and I'm glad because the next candle like drove all the way down like this. So that was that trade. London, does anyone have a picture of the London trade?
I just sent it.
I mean, Asian. My bad.
There you go. What we doing, Asian? NASDAQ?
Yeah, NQ, yep. Can we use TradeZella without paying? I don't think so. I think TradeZella you got to pay, yeah. You got to pay the fee with TradeZella. How many pip stop loss have you been using these past few weeks based on current price? Don't even ask me, Brad. Don't even ask, bro. Average
Like
stop
100,
right
like
now
100
has probably
pips.
been like, yeah, probably like 70, 80 pips, man. Yeah, it's been wild. All right, NQ moving up. Let's see Goldie here. Gold would be amazing once we get this closure above here. 15-minute did close bullish. And this is what I was saying during the breakdown, right? If we get a 15-minute bullish closure, you guys can take these buys, but just understand that you have resistance here. And then right above that, you have more resistance here. So that's on you. You know what I mean? If you want to take that buy. I think up here looks way cleaner, doesn't it? Or am I tripping?
That was, bro. That's what I was saying too.
Yeah, the only thing is you miss out on pips, right? Quote unquote miss out. That you only miss out if price moves up there. Right? But if it hits here and then starts rejecting that resistance there, then you're not missing out on anything. Still running gold sells? Oh wow. Nice, dude. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Looks like we rejected 26 pretty hard though, so and closed bullish. So yeah, I guess we have to pay attention to 26 here and see what happens. 1 hour coming back up as well. I think if the 1 hour, if I am going to take a buy here below 33.56, it's got to be off of a 1 hour closure, meaning the 1 hour actually has to close bullish like this. Yeah, and then I'll probably consider that. Oh, do we have a birthday today? Did I miss that? Today, turning 18? Holy smokes. Holy. Order filled. Damn. Order filled.
Order filled.
Guys, I'm in. Let's lock it in. Look at you guys scrambling right now. I don't see the P&L moving. What? What's the call for gold today? Buys above 56 here. Buys above 56. Unless we get a 1 hour closure above there. Other than that, I mean, we can continue. I mean, I'm very happy we did melt off a little bit on gold, right? 4 hour finally gave us a pullback and all that. But, I mean, this is, if we're going to reverse anywhere on gold, I mean, we're in this major 4 hour support level now. So, I think if you do get a closure below, then that really helps the sells. But until that, it's still, you know, this is pretty strong support here. Let's see. Hero of the day. How we feeling? What's up, man? You guys calling signals and not letting me know? What are we doing on NQ? Huh? Talk to me. Send me the signal here and there. Dang.
Order filled.
Order filled. Oh my God. Hold on. What was that? Stop that. Need that closure? Yeah, that closure is going to be big. What would be awesome with the NASDAQ is if we can pop up and reject 73 and then close back below, you probably get big time sells out of this today. Because you got that gap there.
Yeah, J Coop, from the technical chart, it looks pretty good, but I would agree with Magnus. I think the next resistance up, I think those have been better buys or better breakout plays.
Yeah,
But still
because
good.
that wick almost retested that first resistance there. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yep.
But definitely not bad.
Yo, yeah, hero of the day. Whatever happened yesterday, bro? Great
So I'll talk to
trade.
you the other day.
W. Closing partials. Yeah, whatever happened yesterday, man. Hero of the day made too much money yesterday. You know,
Yeah, here
the
the day you
biggest
lose some, or
problems in
what?
the clubhouse is people make too much money. Can you believe that?
Bro,
What a shame.
luxury problems.
Suffering from profits.
Suffering from success. Facts.
Yeah. Hero of the day, bro.
That's
Where are we
crazy.
driving to? Better be careful.
Is he driving? I'm not watching. I can't look.
He's driving
Yeah.
to the bank to get his profits.
He's going to Home Depot first to get a wheelbarrow so he can carry all the profits.
Yeah, it's funny.
Gonna need that wheelbarrow, hero of the day. Yeah, we had some big profits yesterday in the clubhouse. Over like 10,000, couple 3,000s, couple 2,000s. It's a good day. Good day. We can't all be Daniel. Daniel's coming
Damn,
out that
Daniel.
course though, so Daniel, maybe we can all be you one day. Maybe we can. Yeah, big day here in the clubhouse. Let's see if we can get one here on in the New York session. Oh, by the way, gang, Elite program. Elite program is officially open. I did open it yesterday. I got 4 spots. 1's already taken. 3 more left. They're probably gonna fill up pretty soon after I make this announcement here. So 3 left. If you ever wanted to work one-on-one together, get dialed in on your trading. It's probably not gonna mention that too much. For those that have ears to hear, let them hear. And if you're ready to work, let's work. I don't want to convince anyone. I'm looking for serious traders only. So they're now open. 3 spots remaining. You go to the TT website to check it all out. And if you have any questions, just hit us up here in the chat or message me. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, go message me on Instagram. Yeah, I got some DMs to answer today. I'm hoping to get back in the clubhouse. Let's go. Let's go, Brad. We'll see you in there soon.
W.
Yes, sir. What was the discount code for TopOne futures? It was TTE. Would you have taken the buy at 7 a.m. on gold where they, let's see, buys 7 a.m. Oh, the celery play? Nope. No, because this is where my London trade got caught up. So I wouldn't have taken it there. So right here, my London trade got all caught up. So I would need a closure above here. Yes, this is a very important closure above that 33.56. Yeah, one of the coolest parts about the one-on-one stuff now is we're pretty much together for 6 months to a year when you join the elite program, because I've now structured the program a little bit differently to where we meet twice a month, either once or twice a month, depending on your level and all that and your commitment. And yeah, if we meet once a month, we're together for the full year. So I got some people with me for the year now, and yeah, I'm looking to see what type of damage we could do. I see that in companies, brokers, there's problems for similar entries. Yeah, forex has a lot of slippage, a lot of spreads, things like that. So part of the game, part of the game. What time do we go live in the clubhouse? 8 p.m. Eastern, 1:30 a.m. Eastern, 6 o'clock a.m. Eastern, and 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern. And we're starting to think about potentially throwing in a power hour session, maybe twice a week. We'll see. We'll see. We're still thinking about that. That's going to take probably 2 or 3 months, because I would have to take time to sample size power hour. Like if I'm going to call trades live, right, then I got to get a good read on it. So that will take a little bit of time, but yeah, that might be in the future here. Yeah, there's also full courses in the clubhouse. A full course being released. There's every trade taken is going to be all trade reviews and trade breakdowns. Magnus and John will both have some educational stuff going on in there, as well as myself. So yeah, it's gonna be good. A lot of new features coming to the clubhouse. A lot of improvements.
Let's run it up.
Power hour, yeah, potentially a little while down the road, maybe later this year. We need time for it. We need time to cook. At which time should we move our entry or stop loss to entry? It's not a time. It has nothing to do with time. It's all about management, right? So if we were like looking at this trade here and we're looking for a breakout, we would plan this trade right before we end up taking it. So in this trade, what I would say is, hey, we're going to look to target, this wick fill up here, and probably right around these levels, somewhere around these areas here is where I will look to move my stop loss, because we're super clean all the way up until then. So we really shouldn't have any sort of turbulence or any sort of trouble until we possibly run right into that zone there. So until we get there, right, there wouldn't really be a point in moving stop loss, because candles need to, form up and create their wicks and all that. But once we get in that zone, then that's typically where, I'm going to go break even and then see if it can fill the range. So it's not a time, it's more of what's happening in the actual structure of the market.
Yo, don't forget about that trade management plan, y'all. It's one thing to have a plan to enter a trade, it's another to have a plan to exit it. You gotta have both of them.
Yes, sir.
Don't sleep on it.
Plan the trade, trade the plan. What up, Simzy? Simzy. Do you come on live on YouTube in Asia and London? No, only New York. Power hour on YouTube? No, Clubhouse. Clubhouse. Let's see here. Let's take a look at this trade. Oh, is this the trade we were talking about earlier? Yeah, right? 7:30. Yeah, what time frame is that? Gold. Yeah, that resistance over here, man. Yep. Yeah, we had a lot of trouble here earlier too, so No top wick on NQ? Let's take a look. Yeah, I was thinking about sitting down today. Completely forgot about that. I was literally about to grab my chair when I started the stream and completely forgot.
Honestly, I can't even see you sitting down anymore.
Yeah,
in
word.
that spot.
I was gonna be like, I know it's awkward. I'm sitting.
Where, bro?
I don't think I've sat down once since I moved here.
Just stay standing.
Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's see. Let me just send a happy birthday message out real quick. One sec. Happy birthday. Okay, I'm done. Anyway, what are we doing here today, guys?
Happy birthday. Yo, chat, what's good? How's everyone's trading sessions been today?
Excellent.
I know Clubhouse is doing good.
Clubhouse trying to go for that hat trick.
Clubhouse doing good. How's YouTube? YouTube, how you guys doing?
Are you done?
Who would be open? Would you guys be down to say happy birthday, Frankie, in the chat? Can we fill both the chats up with happy birthday, Frankie, real quick?
Let's do it.
Just for like the next 30 seconds.
Oh, wow,
Happy
it's Frankie's
birthday, Frankie. How you doing? Hit us with it, man. Hit us with it. Let's show Frankie the power of our community. Let's show him. Let's show him.
Let me do the Clubhouse one.
You guys are the best.
Wait, do Clubhouse now.
My goodness, bro.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
Damn.
Chat going crazy.
That's a lot.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you. That was fire.
Of course, man.
That was fire.
It wasn't on.
Who's pregnant? Yo, chill. Chill.
Not anymore, if you might.
All right, you guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Solid.
Yo, happy birthday, Frankie.
You have no idea. You're going to make them feel so special today. So special. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. All right, my phone's out of my hand. You guys can stop. I promise. See? It's out of my hand. We're
Hold
done
your fire,
recording.
chat.
Hold your fire.
Watch this. He just texted me back, so I'm going to send it to him. I'm going to say happy birthday from thousands around the world. Happy birthday from 1,000 of my friends.
Yeah, for real, if you might. Too much cake.
Don't eat too much cake today, buddy.
Bro,
I want some cake right now.
go make an ice cream.
Bada.
Got that ice cream maker.
Energy, you
All
want
right.
to get a bowl of ice cream?
You guys are awesome. I owe you a good trade here today. Let's do it. Ice cream, huh?
Wait, protein ice cream? Ice cream, what?
Oh my goodness, bro. No M&Ms.
Yeah, I want cake and ice cream too, Energy.
Yeah, of course.
No M&M Smarties, right?
John,
Yeah,
we
no
get the
Smarties.
ground of beef and rice cake.
Yeah, facts, bro. All right, Magnus, for your first day, we're going to have a ground beef cake.
Lovely, man.
Have a liver cake real quick.
Oh my goodness, bro. I love that.
I passed my combine in London. Let's go. W Charles.
Hey,
Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
get it.
Congratulations.
Good job, Charles.
Congrats. Nothing like passing them combines, baby. All right, yeah. This 1 hour candle's still dipping
Great
down.
feeling.
4 hour about to break the lows here.
Fall looks good though. That week, bro.
4 hour. The only thing is we've never
Always on the
closed below here, you know? So that's our only
that's
issue.
the thing. Yeah.
We did respect the high there.
You could still move down though.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, for the wick fill there. Yeah.
Yeah, we respected the high, but my big issue is we haven't closed below, so that's tough.
Yeah. EQ 4 hour.
4 hour. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Well, hour.
4 hour, no bottom on. Yeah, the other thing too is that other 4 hour candle, like close with like no wick right at support, and then the next one closed doji above it. So that's the big issue here.
Feel that.
30-minute has no top wick. Come on, Goldie. Come on. Come on. Give us something better than this. Buys from like a fake out down here wouldn't be bad either.
I agree.
But the thing is, nothing's really saying buy right now. So I don't want to just marry a bullish bias just because gold's been very bullish. The only thing that really indicates to buy is the fact that we just never closed below this major support level. Other than
we still
that,
got a steep exhaustion right now on the 4 hour current.
yeah. Other than that, bearish 4 hour, bearish 1 hour, bearish 30, bearish 15. 15 got support though, which is annoying. 1 hour, no top wick. 30-minute. Yeah, if we take the sell here, or if I take the sell here, I'm going to need a steep wick. It's also going to be a new hourly candle, and if we close a no bottom wick, then that could actually help us out in terms of our bullish bias here as well.
Just might.
3, 2, 1. No bottom wick. Perfect.
No
Perfect.
bottom wick.
Oh, of course.
So 9:15 might be the play here today. If we can get a closure, bullish closure back above here, come 9:15, I am going to look to go long here. See if we can get back up into that wick area. We may reject there, but that'll be a good enough trade at that point. If we can close above here, I mean, we should see a big move here today. So.
Yep. Here's the fake out there. Nice.
Yep. Yeah, especially 30 and 1 hour now, no bottom wicks.
Yep.
Like
Remember what we talked about yesterday about candles that close without wicks? Typically, the next candle will drive down a little bit, right? We might even get down here to fill that wick, but eventually it's gonna probably turn back around. And if it closes back above 26 there, then I think that's gonna be a perfect fake out for us to get in longs here with volume coming in at 9:15. So fake out for buys. Just wait on it.
Agree. Sounds good. Sounds like a solid plan.
All right, now we got a plan. Now we wait. Perfect.
Yes, sir.
NQ buys. Let's take a look. I'm not touching NQ until no. We close right below resistance there. So if you look left, you got that resistance here. If you look at the 30-minute, it's even more evident. Right here, above that, super clean though. So I think if we can get above there, maybe what we can do here is 9:15. Oh, I'm sorry, from 9 to 9:15, we pull back. From 9:15 to 9:30, we end up creating like some sort of support or even breakout, and then maybe like 9:35, we take some buys here. Hold on, 9:35, and then we take some buys here. Bam, like that.
Yeah.
Did you take sells on gold? I did not. No, I didn't. London was great. Yeah, London was great. Took great buys in London. When am I coming to Jamaica? Ooh, that would be awesome. I would love to come actually this week, but I got 3 little rascals here and my wife, and I gotta figure it out when. I think I'm gonna start traveling a little bit more, maybe next year once Alea is a little older, so that way it's a little easier on us. Yeah, I would have liked to travel this year, but I just keep having these kids. These kids, they just keep coming out of nowhere, man. I'm just trying to have fun with my wife, and these dang kids come out of everywhere. I can't even look at my wife these days. Boom. It's wild.
I think I'm gonna use that as a lesson, maybe to not have like back-to-back kids, like back-to-back years. Honestly,
Nah, you got to. It's the best.
I don't know. It seems like it can
Have
get
fun
crazy.
having one kid at like, all of a sudden you have one kid and then like another kid like 15 years later.
I mean, feel that.
They might just be partners in
I
day
was thinking
trading.
more so like 2 years, like give it like 2 or 3 years, and then
That's what we
another
got. We got like 16
Sure.
months.
Sure.
So like maybe a year and a half.
one. Yes, that's true.
You be alright, John. You be alright. Don't worry. You go off of my experience, mentorship. You know.
Exactly.
Follow the trend, John. Follow the trend.
Follow the trend.
Oh man.
Now let my kid become 3, and then I'll have another one. How about that?
There you go. There you go. Whatever works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Traveling and trading is super cool. That's right. That's right. It is.
That's why I did it.
Anytime I can travel, I do because I know I can pull money from the markets anywhere in the world. So it's such a freeing feeling.
It's amazing, bro.
Yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do, you know? So these kids keep popping out of nowhere, so we'll see if that slows down. Let's see what Frankie said. He said,
Next.
"Whoa, that's so dope, man. That's crazy, wild." Yeah, I think we shocked him here.
Man, it's being celebrated all over the world.
Man's man's birthday's being celebrated everywhere. Not bad for a mechanic, a technician, you know? Every child is a blessing. Yeah, that's true, man. All these kids are
Facts,
amazing.
man.
Y'all know I'm messing with you guys, right?
Next
I
year-
love these kids. Kids are so
next year
awesome.
next year we'll do our vacay.
When they're
next-
sleeping. Huh? What? Yeah, next year. I got the most
I haven't been
amazing
able to hang
kids
out with Nick as much.
when they're napping. Nah, Maverick could go down as one of the best kids to ever be born. One of the best, nicest, coolest, most helpful kids ever to be born. I don't know. Might be. What a
He's a
G.
goat.
Energy. You gotta get the protein ice cream going on. Yeah, you guys need
Energy,
the
you would
protein
love
ice
that.
cream.
Energy, you love that.
All right, we're good. So we gotta wait for NQ here. So this perfect. So if we can create like support in here, because look, would you rather trade from 18,918? Would you rather trade above that, or would you rather trade above 75 here, which is super clean range, right? If you think this is clean, this is much cleaner here. So I think I like that range a lot better for NQ. And then gold, yeah, gold we need to wait here. So we should fake out, and if we do, I'll probably be open. Yeah, I'll definitely be open to taking those buys.
Yeah, I mean, definitely no sales on that, no bottoming. So
Yeah. So we want to see what will price do from 26 to 13 here. What are we gonna do in this range?
Right now, we're waiting for a candle to close so we can have more information on how we can go about good trades, taking good trades.
Yeah.
So we're observing. We're observing until we have enough information to prove a point that, all right, the probabilities are going to work for us here.
yeah, so the market can convince us.
Yes.
We need to get sold.
We got
Yes.
it. So
The only thing is,
The markets need it.
we have a deal, and we ain't buying
Yep.
unless the deal's there.
Yep.
Jeremy, nice. 30, 25, 20, and 15. Damn. They planned that like perfectly. Do I have 2 sons? Yeah, 2 sons and 1 daughter. Yep. 2 boys and a girl.
damn, that's lovely, Phil. Inspiring all
Yes,
over.
sir. Coolest 4-year-old kid ever.
Yeah. Nick's blessed with some amazing kids. I got to say that.
Does the buy entry on gold now make sense? No, not yet. Not yet.
Nice, Phil. W, bro. That would be great to have him a part of the community for sure.
Mm-hmm. bro.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yes, sir. City on a hill, brother. City on a hill. Oh, you wrote it in the clubhouse, but I need to upload a photo. Oh, just write it again. Yeah, just write it again. My bad. I had the clubhouse thing behind something here. Yeah, send me the pic. Yeah, for real, man. Everything for me is 5 times the amount of money. That's the only thing.
Yeah, facts.
Bro, I go out to
The
eat, I get a
flights are just gonna be
cheeseburger.
insane.
I spent like $125 on a cheeseburger. I'm like, damn.
That's
So everywhere I go, yeah, it's like times 5.
Dang.
We go to the Chinese buffet. They don't ask for age anymore. They ask for height. So I go in there and say, hey, when you go in there, just, bend your knees a little bit. Like, look alive, like bend your knees like you're waiting for like a ground ball or something. Trying to get these little rascals in there for free, man. Damn.
Everything's just times 5.
Literally.
Damn, bro.
Dang.
Okay, let's take a look at this real quick. So, quick question. I avoided this onion on NQ because the resistance was too close. But I remember that you said in the trends after retracement, support form, kind of resistance. Yeah, they're very close. You could ignore it. Can you repeat that rule again? Yeah, so yes. The only thing here is like we were a bit choppy in this range over here. So was it a tradable? Was this a good trade? Yeah, I think so. I think the better trade is going to be above 75 here, though. But I don't think that's a bad idea here. So what I'm talking about is the fact that we were moving up. So we came up from here, right? And then we pulled back a little. And then we can continue moving up. So as we're in this uptrend, what we'll tend to do sometimes is now mark that resistance off right here. So let me erase some of this. And we will put a resistance here, right? And we'll say, okay, perfect. Now we will wait for closures above or closures below, and then we'll look to take trades, right? So what he's asking is, when we're moving with the trend, do you necessarily need to put a resistance here? And if you're trending, most of the time you don't, right? Because you're going to be able to buy off of that candle. But it depends on what's going on here to the left. Like for me, I felt like that was just a little choppy, so it wasn't really worth it. Plus, it was a little, like, before 9:30. But if it's all clean here, like all clean, which it wasn't, but you did have a decent move on the way up, then that's where I would go ahead and take that buy. But it's got to be clean. So the only reason I put a resistance there is because over here, let's go back to NQ. Is that major resistance right there. So that's the only reason I put that there. I just didn't feel like that range was really worth it. And then once we get above that, I think it's about a lot cleaner. But let's say that isn't there and it's just a clean range, and yeah, I think that buy looks pretty good. Yeah, you just see how it's a choppy zone here. Like it's just like choppy, up and down, up and down. So that's why I marked that range off to look for buys above. See how I had buys above here? But remember what I was saying in the breakdown is that I think the better buys are going to be above 75 there. But, the ones below 20 were still semi-valid. Yeah, and if you didn't want to put that, like, so if none of that was there and it was just these candles pushing down, then I wouldn't even use it. But because it was already a resistance over here, right, it kind of because it was area over here already, I decided to put it there and stay out of that choppy range. Yeah, notice how we went in and then just rejected right out too. So like look at the 1 hour, where is it? Oh yeah, 1 hour did close above. So yeah, we kind of just rejected right out of it there. What up, TK? Good morning. Good morning. 1 hour closure on NQ. Yeah, we have that resistance here, so we didn't really close above. I know which one you're talking about. We closed above here, but now we went straight to that zone. So I think the best buy here is bearish closure followed by a bullish closure, right? And then we can take buys. That would be awesome. All right, back to Goldie. How come I don't take sells on gold? The candle closed without a bottom wick. No wick. No wick. They do. They do. No lie, man. I go to get literally a cheeseburger that costs like $12. My bill is $120. Damn.
Dang.
Hey, at least the kids eat their food.
Is that even fair?
That ain't fair. Hey, being a man ain't fair, you know. Being a dad,
I'm
it
just
ain't.
trolling.
You know, it ain't always fair.
I'm just trolling, y'all.
The worst is if they don't eat the food. It's like, yo, bro, I spent $25 on that stuff.
Yeah.
Lele be like, yeah, I want to get this thing. I'm like, all right, cool. You got money? She's like, nah, you got the money. Now, one thing good about our kids is we never bring any of those like electric devices to out to eat, like the tablets and stuff. Never. I can't stand that restaurants have those at every single table for like your kid to just snatch right away. So every time I just gotta go to the table first to get rid of it. And yeah, your kids don't need electronics at the dinner table. Trust me. I mean, I'm not telling you how to parent, but you know, I'm just saying. It's much better when they're coloring and asking you to help them draw and do all that, you know, versus just like zombified on the iPad.
I'm not even a dad, but I agree.
Yeah. You look over at like the parent at the table next to you. They try to take the tablet away. The kid turns into like a hyena. Kid turns into like a baboon. Like, whoa, my God, what is that? Is that a monkey or a baby over there? What's going on?
Yeah.
My kid looks. I'm like, don't worry. She probably that little baby just probably had too much McDonald's. Got a stomach ache. She's like, ugh, McDonald's, gross.
Yeah.
Any wacky, crazy people that we see like in the street and stuff, I always tell Alea that they ate McDonald's, so that's why they're like that.
Great parenting.
It is what it is.
That's probably what I'll say too to my kid. Yeah, it's kind of true, low key.
Yeah, a little bit.
Low key, a little true.
Yep. It is true.
How is that racist? Yeah, you see that crazy guy over there? He ate McDonald's. That's why he's crazy. Yeah, that's racist. Holy.
Wait, what?
That doesn't even make sense, bro.
Wait, Nick, are you homophobic?
Bro,
or
define
what?
racism.
Yeah, no devices. No devices. All I did was draw. Yeah, man. W, Jimmy. I work at McDonald's. W, brother. W. Hey, I got none against McDonald's. Outside of the food being poison or stuff like that. But other than that, McDonald's is chilling. If it was KFC, we would have had a problem. KFC still on the menu. Favorite fast food spot? Is Five Guys fast food? I don't know. I don't eat any fast food outside of Five Guys, if you would consider that fast food. But they don't cook their burgers in any seed oil, so that's probably the only one I go to. KFC, nah, I never go there. Wendy's, nah, hell no. McDonald's, definitely not.
I used to love KFC, bro.
Nah, I don't mess with any of that.
Yeah, I don't think Five Guys is fast food, but I don't think I like any fast foods, honestly.
Lots of steakhouse selling horse. That's all right. I'll eat some horse.
Wait, what?
Horse got some muscle. Hey, horse may have some more muscle than a cow. So I wouldn't mind that.
Thanks.
Just kidding. I think horses are pets. They should be treated as human beings. Why no bottom wick is bad? Because typically when you have no bottom wick, it basically represents no range. So what'll happen is the next candle will typically move down a little bit, and that's why I said we'll probably come down and fill that wick there, and then maybe begin to reject. Because a lot of times what you'll see is after a candle with no bottom wick, let's just say on a bearish candle, you get no bottom wick here, and then the very next candle, by the time it closes, typically will look something like that. So the next candle will run down for a little bit, but typically tend to turn around. Like you see this one right here. No bottom wick, candle pushed up, came back down. No top wick here on the bullish candle. Price came up, activated all the buyers, straight back down. Same thing up here. Oh, that one had a wick. Where's one with no wick? No, very little to no wick on that one. Price popped up here, came back down. Yeah. 85% of candles, from my research and my experience, have both top and bottom wicks as well. So if one doesn't have one, that means it's a bit of an awkward candle. Is this my baby or a monkey? That's super racist. Hey, that's on you. That was your perspective there. Why are you trying to call certain races monkeys? That's messed up. That's on you, bro. Dirty mind, man. Dirty mind.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Yep.
Yeah, word. I don't think it's that deep.
You got some cleaning up to do up there. Which is the best prop firm? I don't think there really is a best prop firm. It's just be the best trader you could be, and then you'll make money.
There you go.
Oh, Kingston's
That's the
up.
secret.
Kingman's up. Yes. Man's knocking.
Hey, man, bro, we're working.
Let's see. The one that gives payouts. I think they pretty much all give payouts, gang. It's just, can you get one? That's the big. Can you get one is the big question, right? You didn't get one because the prop firm wasn't good. You got one because you blew your account, or you didn't get one because you blew the account. We live in 2025. That's true. That's true.
Different times now, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry I offended you, my friend. It'd be alright. Forgive me, forgive
offended,
me.
Bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
We live
just
in 2025.
just be the best trader. Yeah, the best traders get paid, right? The only traders that get paid are traders that follow their plan, follow their system. They don't deviate. They don't get all, emotional over things during the day. So until you get there, then you won't even you can't even think about being profitable, right? If you can't even control yourself on the desk. So until you can get that done, don't even worry about like which prop firms are the best or what pay out the best. They all pay. It's just you got to be on your game.
Sir, just sow good trading habits and then you'll reap good trading results. That's all you got to do. Keep it simple, very simple. It's the law of harvest. Use that same law in life. And it's basically the law of attraction. You get back what you put in.
Yep.
Yo.
How to control
100%.
over trading? Stick to 1 to 2 trades a day. That's what helped me. I had a big problem. I could not control myself at the desk. I took trades left and right all the time. If it looked good, I was taking it. So that never produced any good results. Once I began to stick to 1 to 2 trades a day, that's when everything changed for me. So as simple as that sounds, I think that could be your solution.
Like I said yesterday or earlier today, I said make it hard to lose so it becomes easy to win. It's hard to lose when you only take 1 to 2 trades a day. I mean, it's going to become easy to win and not over trade. It's going to be hard to lose when you only execute on A+ high probability setups, right? So focus on taking action on habits that guarantee wins, and it will be hard to lose. And then easy to win.
Yep. And keep your goal in mind, gang, because every time you break the plan, I want you to think about you push yourself further and further away from your goal. So you have your goal there and you're creeping towards it, but you break your plan, you deviate, you do those stupid things, you extend your goal like 6 months. So imagine every time you broke your plan, your goal got pushed out another 6 months. So for instance, if you have a goal to walk away from your job, you break your plan here today, you blow your account by being stupid, all of a sudden your goal gets pushed back 6 months. You do it again, you push it two big mistakes and you push yourself back a whole year. So you got to really eliminate the self-sabotage. And you also have to look outside of trading, because chances are if you're self-sabotaging in trading, you're self-sabotaging outside of trading. So you really got to get life together. That's why we talk about life a lot here, where you don't hear that type of stuff on other streams. We joke about it, but all you hear is the higher high, higher low, RSI, this, the MACD, and that's all great because it is a trading stream, right? But we touch on things that are a little bit important, right? On those other streams, they're going to lead you to believe you need an indicator, or you need a stupid candlestick pattern, or you need some sort of key level. That's all BS. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe that you can win. You need to get a goal, and you need to make a concrete plan, right? Concrete steps to hit that goal, and do not deviate. The more you deviate, the further out your goal will continue to extend. You don't need a secret. You don't need more, whatever you guys call it, back testing. You don't need any of that. You just need to fix the mindset, right? Once the mentality is fixed, we see traders get on and running, right? Once we said, hey, payouts aren't a big deal, passing challenges and combines aren't a big deal, and then I went and showed everyone, all of a sudden people started passing challenges and blowing through these combines, getting payouts left and right. Why? Did I teach them anything different technically? I did not, I promise you. What I did do was I tapped in, and I tapped into their belief level. So not only did I say it, not only did the leader say where he wanted to go, he went there. And what will the followers do by law, right? They're going to follow. So that's why all of a sudden they go, hey, if he could do it, I could do it. If I've been watching this guy for 2 years, man. If he could do it, I could do it. And then all of a sudden now you see the domino effect. And you see traders making a lot of money here because of the simple fact is we believe where we're going. And it's really not a big deal. Payouts are light. Everyone here can get a payout. No problem if you just followed your plan.
Yeah. Literally, bro. Do what's required, get what you desire, right? There's no secret to success. You just got to do what's required of you to get it.
Yeah. No secrets. What's the difference between GMG and the other gold chart? Probably just the pricing on the right-hand side. Yeah, nothing too crazy.
Damn, energy, you got me hungry now.
Yeah, for
Chill.
real.
That Five Guys is calling my name.
Chill.
No Diddy. I'm talking about the burgers.
Chill.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, DJ scratches.
Yo.
That's funny.
No Diddy.
Damn, bro. Yeah, I'm pretty hungry.
Are we waiting for the wick on the top of the bullish candle on NQ? Let me take a look here. Yeah, I mean, ideally what we'd like to see is a bearish closure here and then a bullish closure above it. Yeah, we're going to run into 930 here too. So NQ might run. I might be open at like 935, but I'm not going to take anything at 930 itself because it can get a little crazy. And gold.
Remember the
Top
news
PMI.
at yeah.
Oh, yeah,
45.
945.
45.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
bro,
the dangers.
15 minutes before 9:30, you're gonna throw us some news. What's up with that?
He
Yeah,
said
like
Five
what?
Guys needs to make a Diddy burger. Yo, that would probably sell OD.
That's hilarious.
Scary.
Yeah, F4X, bro. I gotta agree with you. I think Five Guys got the best burger in the game, bro. Straight up.
Yeah, they got a good one. Plate of rice and beans. There you go, Pablo. There you go.
Sounds good too.
True Dominican right there. Wait, was that racist? Please.
Racist.
He
bro.
said rice and
Racist.
beans.
Oh
I said
my
Dominican.
goodness.
Crap.
Oh, you're racist.
My
yeah.
goodness.
Yo, this guy's a racist.
Shake
Jack.
Shack. Yo,
Damn it,
Shake
Nick.
Shack is
Damn it.
ass. I haven't ate Shake
Yeah,
Shack in
steak.
years.
Shake Shack is good. You know they just opened up one right by us, right, Nick?
Yes. I will not be going there.
Bro,
Maybe
Nick,
Maybe once or twice.
Steak and Shake's another fire burger spot too. And they cook their patties 100% beef, and their fries are cooked in 100% beef tallow.
Oh,
So-
that's great.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
I saw that
Magnus.
picture you put out.
Yeah.
And their milkshakes only have 1,300 calories.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
And 100 grams of sugar. Magnus, that's the place
Like-
we need to bring you.
Bro,
Steak and
I'm
Shake.
coming. I'm coming. Take me there. I
You're
mean,
like-
it's look crazy.
No seed oil plus beef towel? I can surely get a milkshake here today. 1,500 calories.
Probably more. 200 grams of sugar, man.
My girl gets the shake all the time, bro.
I bet it's like real good. Yeah.
Yeah.
How can I make 10K at the end of the year? Like make it at the end of the year or make it by the end of the year?
Save $750 a month.
First off, you got to believe you can.
Thanks.
And if you don't believe you can, you got to make yourself believe it. So that means you got to have consistent repetition to the subconscious mind. If I were you, I'd get a notepad right now and I'd write, I'm so happy and grateful now that $10,000 a month flows effortlessly into my bank account every month. And then I'd start there, and then I'd start looking for ways to get it done. $750 a month, right? 750,
so.
750 times 12.
Right?
You need 800.
800?
Okay. No, you need 9. No, you need. Wait. How about you make 12,000? How about that? You need $1,000 a month, G.
I think
All
it's
right.
850.
So if you want to make 10 grand at the end of if you want to make 10 grand a year, that's a big goal, right? That's a yearly goal. Now you need to break that goal down into smaller pieces. So how much do you have to make a month? So you have to make $1,000, right, to make over 10 grand for the year. So if you make over 1,000, so how many? If you need to make 1,000 a month, then how much do you need to make every single week? You need to make what? 250? 250. So if you need to make 250 at the end of every week, what do you need to make a day? 250 divided by 7. Bro, you need to make $35 a day. You can do that right here trading. You can go outside on the street corner and make 10 grand by the end of the year. Like you can dress up really nice and say, hey, look, I'm not a homeless drug addict, but I'm just looking to raise up 10 grand by the end of the year. And I think people would probably actually give you some money.
Yeah, facts, bro. Just like Girl Scout cookies, right?
Yeah, man. Sell lemonade, brother. You got to figure that out. You know what I mean? You can't wait for someone else to give you a plan or a roadmap. I would just say break it down into very small bites. My mentor would say, Nick, how do you eat an elephant? I go, I don't know, dude. I never try. He goes, you go one bite at a time. You go one bite at a time. That's the same way you break goals down is you got a bigger goal, right? Which is the elephant. But how do you break it down, man? You got to eat it piece by piece, one bite at a time. So I like to look at the overall goal, see where I need to be at the end of every month, see where I need to be at the end of every week. I'll write the goal, write the plan, forget about the goal, and just go work that plan until the goal's accomplished.
Beautiful. Well said.
808.
I think that's hard to do because people are so focused on the goal.
And they're so focused on their problems. The Matrix has us so distracted. You were thinking about your goal, but then Kim Kardashian posts something. You decided to listen to her stupid conversation with her stupid friends for like the next 25 minutes, and you go, I'm tired now. I'm tired. I don't really want to work on my goal right now. So you got to stay focused, man. You got to stay locked in as an entrepreneur. All right, we got 9:30 on our hands here. So we haven't had any closures to indicate we should move up. So I think now same plan remains. If you can close bullish here, right, then we should move up on this second half of the 9:30 candle. Other than that, the sells are, too far gone. Too far gone. No top wick either. So yeah, we'll see if we can come back up. So being that we don't have a top wick, this candle, there's an 85% chance at some point. I'm not sure when that is, if it'll be here or here or here, but it should push back up to create a top wick. And I think if it can close like inverted celery, then we got buys at 945 here. Yeah, something like this. Let's see. Because the main question I want to ask is if I'm going to take this sell, well, where's my resistance, right? Because I know that the biggest candles are going to come off resistance, right? So I got to check now. I got to say, okay, do we have resistance here? No. Here? No. Here? No. Here? No. Here? Yeah, there it is. Okay, now we got to measure that. How far is that from our entry? Oh, 350 pips? Yeah, I can hear Raja Banks right now. Are you dumb or stupid? So we gotta see here. We should pop back up. Now the question is, will we flip, create a wick, and then continue down, or will we flip, remain bullish, and then continue up on the next 15-minute candle? That's my plan. If this candle can close bullish, like I just drew out, and then we break the highs there, then that looks really good. Are you dumb or stupid, Nick? Yo, for real.
Stupid or dumb.
That's what he would be saying.
Bro, let's go. We're due for one in this New York session, man.
Why isn't my
Thanks,
comment?
bro.
Your comment showing? I see it. I see it.
Yeah,
Don't
New York's
waste your dopamine. Yeah, you gotta invest wisely. Invest your dopamine wisely. Where you get it from. Goodbye, NQ. Bye bye. Did we move up? Yeah, we should move up. I currently have a rule on NQ. I won't trade it at 9:30, so I'm gonna be your boring NQ guy at 9:30. I don't think many people will trade at 9:30 anyway. At least anyone that I know with good results, I haven't seen them really. I've always seen them trade after the open.
Yeah, but I mean, there's probably a lot of traders involved in that
Oh yeah.
liquidity grab.
All the traders that haven't set the plan to trade after 9:30 yet, they're all in. But eventually,
Bro.
they will have a plan to hold off until the open. They just gotta trade 9:30 a few times.
We've seen it all times at 9:30. It's crazy.
Hello, sir. What happened to Don Vo? I have no idea, G. No idea. I traded from 8 a.m. Okay, so you're in the trade by 9:30? Yeah. Yeah, you see, even PW trades after 9:30. All right. Boom. All right, so we'll see if gold gives us that 15-minute support we're looking for. And if it does, then I am going to go long here. We have plenty of range to move up. We're in a 4-hour resistance, support level. We've never closed above that range or below that range yet. We're not breaking the lows. This candle has all the power in the world to come back up here. Kind of like this one. That's what we maybe could anticipate this candle looking like here. Yeah, we'll see if we could stay put real quick for the next 9 minutes and then go long.
Do you think PMI is gonna have any crazy effect, or you think we just gotta watch?
If we can close bullish and then we push down initially and make a good wick, I will have a buy stop. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause sometimes the news events don't really do that much either. So.
Yeah.
Facts.
Just give me 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Trade at 5:30 p.m. Nice. Yes, sir. Amen. There is some PMI at 9:45. Yeah, we'll see what that's gonna do. We'll see when it's 9:45. Magnus, how's the gym today, bro? Magnus,
Oh, what's up?
how was the gym today?
Oh, it was great, bro. I trained legs.
Hey.
Yeah, had a leg sesh. Yeah, my legs were too sore. Bro, I skipped last time. It's bad.
We all are tempted to skip leg day when it shows up. For real.
I mean, I had a good reason though. I didn't want to get any like injury or anything, and it was major like sore like. So yeah,
Nice.
that's how it is. But we went hard today, so it's good.
Let's go, W.
What you train?
I'm doing a bunch of push-ups today. I got I did so far 100 or 80. I did 80 so far, but I'm gonna do another 80. And
Lovely.
I did some core and stretch as well.
Wait, you're training weights too today or only?
I didn't do weights today. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do weights tomorrow, I think. I kind of
Okay,
just
yeah.
like wake up and I'm like, all right, do I want to do push-ups and pull-ups or do I want to do weights? And I kind of just go off of like what I feel like doing, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
Always doing some sort of like exercise and
Nice, man. Yeah, stay active.
yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let's get NQ's about to rip here.
Oh damn. Thank you.
Here it goes.
Oh.
NQ's about to rip up and down though.
Oh my goodness, we just moved 145 points in like,
Wow.
wow.
Wowzers.
Crazy, crazy. And gold
See-
just melt.
Yeah. Gold's melting. Yep.
Oh, the news now. News coming in. I forgot that.
We got like 7 minutes till news.
Damn.
TP got smacked on NQW. Crazy beat.
In
Let's
2
go.
seconds.
Goldie gone.
Man, look at NQ, Nick. Look
Holy.
at NQ. Look at NQ.
NQ's about to melt now.
Oh my god.
Look at that. Oh my
We're
goodness.
ripping. Holy.
Wow. And news isn't even out yet. Oh my.
This probably is the news.
It's gonna get dangerous. I hope no one
Damn,
stays
gold
in doing news
ripped.
now.
Sheesh. Let's see that 4 hour now. Wow.
Wow, melted.
Sheesh. Better go for a run. Yeah, a little run. Let's see what we got going on. Previous 15 on NASDAQ closed below range, so if the current 15 closes above, yeah, that's all out of the picture now, I guess. Stocks pumping, gold dumping. Yeehaw. Hang on. You can make 35 a day door dashing. Oh, snap. There you go. If you have DoorDash, whoever asked that question about the 10K, you could probably make 10K a year doing DoorDash. That's right. W.
That's
Or
legit.
Uber Eats. Or Uber. Whatever the other ones are.
Yeah, we're just grind on that app all day.
Grind, G.
You'll make good money.
Yeah, facts. Just trade and dash.
Right? That's like a perfect side job for anyone. Dash right now.
You don't even have to buy lunch. Just snag a couple fries from the delivery and you'll be alright.
Word, bro. Nobody knows nothing.
Nobody knows nothing. Or yeah, that's right. You can go iguana hunting too. They'll pay you $10 an iguana. Go to your local golf courses. That's true. That's true.
Seen a gator, the baby gator, the other yesterday on the cart path. Remember, Nick?
Yeah, I seen a crazy little baby gator.
We low key saved it. It was about to go in the road.
I'm just
Scared
kidding.
it back to the water.
Don't snatch anyone's food. Yeah, look, they seal it. They seal them anyway. They learned real quick.
Yeah, definitely don't do that.
I very rarely order food like that. Like, do you guys order like DoorDash and that stuff a lot? I don't do it too much. I don't eat that much to even be doing
Sometimes
it.
my girl would DoorDash food to her.
Yeah. Not a chance. Risking the whole, yeah, dude, risk it, man, risk it. We're gonna get a big one here. We're gonna pay that light bill. We're gonna get that light bill paid off for you, brother.
Bro, we are really due for a New York session trade on gold.
Yeah, the last few New York session trades have been NQ, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think all of them.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Good thing we've been trading it.
Bro, 2 minutes. News.
$10 for fries. Yo, you're right. You guys are much more wealthier than me, man. Y'all be ordering DoorDash. Sheesh. $10.
Damn, TK, that's disgusting, bro. That's nasty.
Yeah.
What?
Just read it.
UK people don't
Hey.
tip. Americans don't tip that much either. Especially what's up with the machines now? They like force you to leave like a 25% tip. Like, whoa. All he did was go grab my
Right.
cookie. He said that'll be $8. Would you like to leave a 25% tip? Like, no, I wouldn't. If I wanted to, I would. I don't need you to
Bruh.
remind me about it. Would you like to tip our employee for doing his job and what we hired him to do today? Absolutely not.
Like, what am I paying for right now?
Yeah. Well, so do I not pay for the actual product, or what are we doing here?
Rather be
I'll
pay
give him a
or
tip, but I ain't paying for the product then. For real, man. It's getting wild out here, and they like put it on default at like 25%. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's like the best service. Never mind, go over there and hand me a biscuit.
And the service nowadays isn't even that good.
There you go. Look, we only tip when the worker does an exceptional work, not just their job. Exactly. We get charged. Yeah, you get charged for them anyway. We don't tip in Australia? Yeah, unless the service is good. And look, most of the time my service is good and we do tip well and all that stuff. And you'd probably be very, very, very excited to be my waiter or waitress. You'd probably ask for me to come back and pick your table every time. But that's only if you do a good job, you know. Gotta do a good job. All right, let's see how these numbers came out here on Goldie. Or on the dollar.
Damn. Nothing. Nothing happened.
Oh, wow. Green numbers and red numbers. Way to confuse the hell out of everyone. There we go. Perfect.
Nice, Gold. Nice.
48, 48.8, 48.7. It's all relatively right around where they expected. So, yeah, same deal here. If we can kind of push up out of here, we may have that pullback. I can't take sells with price just dripping like this. I can't do it. It goes against my rules, so that wouldn't work for me. In order for me to take a sell, I need a pullback. Yeah, because I have to respect my trading plan because my trading plan pays me the big bucks. So would I like to just press sell and make a lot of money here? Of course. But that typically doesn't make me money, right? The plan does, so probably got to wait for this pullback and then sells below. Or if we get a closure back above the range here, then I might look to go long. NQ filled that range there. What do we got above that? Anything good? Yeah, I'm probably gonna wait on the hour candle here because you got like 14 minutes left. Gold keeps selling. I know. Hey, that's what we asked for. We have gotten what we've asked for here, so. Good numbers. Yeah, mixed numbers there. Yep. Yeah, you got a 4-hour closure coming up here too. Yep. We like talking, but trading is better, bruh. Yeah, but do you see how awkward the last like minute was? See? This is awkward. So you gotta talk a little bit, you know what I mean? We're on a talk show here. You gotta do some talking, you know? Trading, we're gonna trade, but in the meantime, it's not bad to talk. Unless you want to stream like that. I could do that. I mean, that's everyone else's stream. Just sit there and stare at the chart.
Maybe we should call it live day trading talk show.
Yeah, that way you guys know we're gonna do some talking.
Word.
But we still haven't any trades for my playbook here. So no closures below. Last candle closed without a wick. So no trades. No trades yet.
Trading's 95% waiting, 5% executing, so we kind of have to talk.
Trading's 95% talking, 5% trading.
Facts, bro. When you're with a community.
That was an awkward 30 seconds, wasn't it? Even I was starting to sweat. Ricky Lake, guest star? Who's that? Ricky Lake? Why does that sound familiar? Oh, talk show. Gotcha. Give me 1 second. Magnus is gone. John's gone. Enjoy the silence. Enjoy the silence of the stream. I'll be right back, all right? All right, you guys miss me yet? We're back. A moment of silence for those blown accounts. Facts. All right, man. So yeah, so no move up here on Goldie. So 4-hour candles closing here in 7 minutes. So we'll see where we go from there. Yeah, just a steady move down here since pre-NY. I think I would have been open here, but with this candle closing without a wick, we just tossed that idea out the window. Yeah, which is fine for me. Like, I'm still happy with that idea. Let's look at NQ here. Yeah, just moving up steady. So that's the issue. If you're not going to trade 930 or around 930, you may miss a bigger move, but NQ has plenty of moves. Plenty of moves throughout the day. Yeah, just because you miss one at 930 or you don't take it at 930 doesn't mean anything. What's my opinion on the 4-hour chart? Price will close at 10. Yeah, price is going to close here in a few minutes. Let's see if we leave a wick. We might not even leave a wick. But the same deal goes like for sells here. I would need a pullback no matter what. So no matter what, even if the 4-hour candle does close bearish here, I would expect the next one to come up and make a top wick. Right, and that right there should give us our resistance that we're looking for if we're going to continue selling off there. So you should get like a 15-minute resistance before the bigger move down, right? Especially that we already made such a big move down, you would look to maybe get something like this. Bam. RIP to my 50K. Damn. RIP.
RIP.
Following Trump tweets. Pass my funded account. Nice job, Max. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congrats, bro.
All right, cool. Yeah, I think anything above 189.75 just remains bullish here. So we broke the highs there. I think as long as we kind of can create a little bit of structure here, something like this, maybe this, and then support, I think that looks good too. Because we should go up and fill that wick a little bit later if we are going to move bullish today. How do you catch a fake out if you get in on breakouts? Usually I won't take a breakout when it's going against the higher time frame. So if the higher time frame is like, so let's say you have just, you know, a range here, just ranging, right? If we mark that range off and we're looking for a breakout, and let's just say the 4-hour candle is bearish like this, then if we do get a breakout to the top side, I won't execute here, because a lot of times that's where the fake out will end up taking place. So what's happening here is the move up usually is represented by this new 4-hour candle making a top wick, which eventually that top wick is going to be formed so that price can go down, right? So a lot of times what's happening, so as that top wick is being formed, the lower time frame looks like that, and it looks like a breakout. And then what'll happen is typically fake out here and then the move down. So anytime you're going against the higher time frame and you're looking at a breakout and you see something like this, even if it has super clean range to the left hand side, be aware, because that's typically where the fake out. So I won't take that buy. I'll wait for like a break retest and then take buys. Now that won't save you from every fake out, but it will surely save you from a lot of them. Gem right there, gem right there. That could save you thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars over the next 5-6 months. Past 2 million in funded. Let's go. W. Nice name, W.
Hey.
W.
WW.
Yes, sir, Andre. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. So just pay attention to that 4-hour chart a little bit, daily chart, and then create your bias there. Late today's any position? Nah, we're trying to go for our little hat trick here. We took a winning trade in Asian, a winning trade in London, and we're trying to see if we can get a winner here in New York. So we got New York's making us be patient here. Uh, 9:30, just a fake out move. I wait for 9:31. The open shows us the direction and pulls back. Yeah, that's true. That's what I mean here. Like the open could have shown us the direction here, that the direction's up, and now we just need a little break, little retest here, and then a push back up. That would be clean. What's the difference between NQ and US 30? I don't trade US 30, so I don't even know. But US 30 is like 30 companies. NASDAQ, I believe, is like 100 US stocks. Let's see here. Gold. Let's look at US 30 real quick. Let's see if there's any different price action. Yeah, very similar. So US 30, NQ, ES, they all have very, very similar price action. Especially especially ES and NQ. Like almost exact. Look at that. So that's ES. This is NQ. Pretty much exact. And US 30 kind of follows along. Yeah. The Dow. The good old Dow Jones. Mr. Jones. Say it again, please. How to avoid fake outs? You got to look at the higher time frame. So if you're going against a higher time frame direction, then you're typically going to get caught in a fake out. Yeah. So like I mentioned, if the higher time frame is bearish and you're ranging, you don't want to take the first buys that show up, right? So we're ranging here. You got that zone. If you end up breaking above, this could be a false breakout is what they call it. False breakout and the 4-hour candle will be making a wick just to drive down. So you'll tend to get a fake out right there. Like this. I feel like I was going to say one more thing about that. Oh yeah. So if you do want to take the sell still, then I'll typically let this go. And then if we do come back like this and get the break and retest, then I'll take more sells. Like, so I'm trying to see, are we going to remain below the zone in which we left? And if we do, then I think that's where the sells are going to play out really good. All right, well, here's our new 4-hour candle. So we definitely still have room. Let's see, we have room all the way moving down towards like 32.30-ish. Even like 32.56 here for like a good target. So this is a new 4-hour candle. Nothing really changes on my end. You know, I still need a pullback here. Yeah, nothing right now. Nothing. Gold 4-hour leaving a wick. It better. Do I have a coupon to join the prop firm? Yeah, I like the way you type. Yeah, TopOne futures I do. You could put in TTE and it'll take 50% off. Have I looked at the Dow Jones? Yeah, I have. Yeah, there was before we started sample size at NQ, we did US 30. Yeah, I like NASDAQ better. Simsy, yes, I can. Charts for stream. Let's take a look. Yeah, honestly, that's gonna be very hard for me to break this all down. So if you could send in like one picture, that'd be awesome. Because this 15, 30, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, back to 15, back to 30, that's gonna be very, very hard for me to answer. So if you can maybe just write everything on one chart, that'll be much better. Yeah, I'm already confused. Yeah, try and see if you could put it more on like one chart. Goldie. This is good. This is like we're playing chess here too, because now look at all that range that we have. So even if we didn't take a buy or a sell today, at least we're now created range for the week. Yep. Gold can do something really crazy too though, and just in like a couple hours just retrace the whole move.
Could definitely.
We needed gold to go down for real. All-time highs. I hate all-time highs, man.
You needed that.
Yeah, this is a very healthy candle here.
Damn. Big W, George. That's your first combine.
Let's go.
Go, man.
W.
Let's go, George.
I didn't know what a combine was 3 months ago. Let's go. W. I like it, man. I like it. Congrats.
Get it, George.
Mood swings on gold. True. What about mixed bias? How do you approach it? Yeah, we did a full webinar on that this past weekend in the clubhouse. So I would recommend watching that, but in short terms, if the daily and the 4 hour are conflicting, meaning like let's say the daily's bearish, right? But the 4 hour is bullish, then you have to ask some more questions, right? And you have to say, well, the daily's bearish here, but where is it bearish, right? Because if it's bearish, but it's already tapped into its target, right? Then there's a high chance that that daily candle will begin to reject out of there, right? And this wick here, it's already rejecting, right? So that rejection wick just happens to be that bullish 4 hour closure. So in this case, I would follow the 4 hour candle to direct my steps for the session ahead, because that's going to be tied a lot closer to the movements over the next hour or 2 hours. So it all depends, you know, it all depends whether or not this target tapped on the dailies being hit, right? Because if not, then, you know, you're really not looking for buys yet until you actually do get some sort of a bullish closure there. So it just all depends, you know, where they're at. Same thing here. Let's say the 4 hour candle, let's say the daily's bearish, right? But the 4 hour is bullish. Well, the question remains, well, where are we bullish, right? Because what if that bullish candle just came up to create this daily top wick, and now the 4 hour is in a target tap zone, right? Then we can say the same thing. Hey, we're probably going to reject on the next 4 hour candle, being that we already tapped the target, and we're going to start to move down on the daily. So experience and chart time and showing up every day will help with this. But overall, in layman's terms, that's kind of what it is. For more information on that, check out the recent webinar that we did. It was called Back to the Basics. I think a lot of your questions will get answered there too. Yeah, it deserves some time. It's hard to explain all that within like less than 5 minutes. Why is it called a combine? Because you're you're trying out basically to get funded. You're trying out. You're seeing if it could work. How do you get new dashboard? I think you have to update it on TopStep may have sent you an email to update it. I'm not sure. I don't even know how I got it. All I know is I don't like it. I got it, but I don't really like it.
I didn't see it. I didn't get it.
Nah?
I guess I won't get it. That's
how to contact me, right? You just did. You just contacted me. And now I'm actually speaking back to you. How you doing?
Hit him in the chat.
My Instagram. What's my Instagram? Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram if you guys aren't following me yet. Go follow your boy. Stay tuned to the stories for life-changing advice.
Hey.
I hate when the next candle continues the trend. I know, me too. Trust me. Hey, you know what's even worse? When that happens in front of 800 people that are all waiting on a trade. 8, 9, 1,000, 200 in the clubhouse, almost 800 here. Yeah, it's even worse when you got 1,000 people like, yo, we gonna take a trade or what, Nick Stewart? Yeah, when I'm by myself, man, it's easy to stay out. It's just when you got
no
these
trade days, I feel bad for chat.
It's when I got these other 1,000 people watching me, you know? Actually, I appreciate you guys because sometimes you guys hold me accountable because I'm still human. I can still get risky and try and gamble myself. So you guys keep me accountable. Yeah, I would look in your email because I think Top Step sent an email out about updating the dashboard. Yeah. All done? Okay, perfect. Did you put it in charts for stream? Let me check. All right, will we come up and make this top wick on the 4 hour? Probably going to do that here. All right, let's take a look. So this is 22nd of April. So trade entered, onion play paired with a fake out and a breakout on the 15-minute time frame. Onion play and breakout on the 30. Onion play on the 1 hour. 4 hours lined up with the daily bias. Okay. Let's see here. So this is going to be, I guess that's the 4 hour, 1 hour. And so everything's bearish, basically, is what we're saying, what we're talking about here. Trade entered on the 15-minute, 30-minute time frame, bearish on the 1 hour candle. First broke the previous candle's low and then pushed up to create support on the 15, or resistance, I would say. Do lots, close free. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good. So from what I could see here, you took the sell after this candle here, right? Took sells, right? And price came back up. Yeah, I mean, just look at the, so I would say just look at the condition here. Right? So that one time frame, whatever time frame that is, I personally wouldn't want anything to do with that, really. And then look also, if you're taking sells, how far down we've come, right? From way up here we're coming. So to take the sells down here is a bit, you know, too far. That's why I'm not taking sells on gold right now. Yeah, so you see how much we've moved down on gold? So I would love to take a sell, right? I'd love to do something, but we can't, right? According to the plan, we need some sort of a pullback. We've just been driving down for way too long at this point. So yeah, I think that could have been your issue, plus a bunch of consolidation there, and I'm not sure what time that was either. So it might have been a time where Euro USD doesn't have the best volume. Was that on Euro? Yeah, Euro JPY, the first one. Yeah, I'm not sure what the volume time is for those pairs either. All right. Come on, gold. Come on with the nonsense. No pullbacks for us on NQ. No pullbacks for us on gold. Oh, yo, for those of you guys that don't know, we're doing a traders meetup on July 5th here in Tampa, Florida. So for anyone who wants to come, if you guys missed out on the last traders meetup, we're having another one this year in July. That'll be happening in Tampa. So if you guys are coming, there is an RSVP link that you have to make sure you sign up with. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you. TK's hyped to rent the rental car, the supercars, man. It's hype. What supercars should we rent?
McLaren, man.
Hey, you guys are renting Lambos? Yeah, we are, bro. What? It's TK's idea.
You just put it on TK.
Yeah. He wanted to name it a combine after the NFL. And yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like his ideas there. I don't want to speak this into existence, but there is word that Top Step is going to put a consistency rule now on the XFA, which is a little unfortunate, but it is what it is.
I mean, it's probably 50%. So
yeah, I hope so. It better be.
It is 50%. It's not too bad. Better
it's
than
like 50.
20.
It's fine.
So you can make $3 grand a day on a 100K account, so it ain't that bad.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh wait, it's not consistency as in your biggest trade can be more than 50% of your overall profits? Or
That's
is
on
it like you
that's
can't
on like
make
Pretty sure.
that's on like straight to fund type of accounts.
Oh, okay. So it's just you can't make more than 3K?
Yeah, on a 100K. Yep.
Oh. Okay, that's fine, yeah.
That ain't bad.
Cool.
That ain't too bad. We'll take it.
So you couldn't have let that trade run today.
Yeah, I couldn't have. If that. So I don't think the rule's in yet, but they're thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will rent a Bugatti. Facts.
Bro.
By the way, all you guys that hate on the people who have those supercars and say like they rent them, do you know how much more money it costs to rent those cars than to actually finance them? So by you like saying they rent them is so stupid. So just stop saying that stuff. You don't need to leave the comment in the comment section. You'll be alright. You'll be alright. Yeah, it would cost so much more money to rent a supercar than it would to just buy one. So basically you're saying they have more money if they rent it. Yeah, 50% isn't bad. I mean, I can work with that. The new consistency rule for TopOne forex absolutely sucks. Yeah, everything with the forex sucks, in my opinion. Forex sucks. Yeah, 50% is alright. How do I add buys above closure to my line in templates? You gotta go to settings and then you actually have to type it in. So you see where it says text right here? So go over to text and then type buys above, and you know, if you want it like that. And then I have it on the top right hand side. And I think I have it bold. Yeah, I have it bold. And it's 16 size font and it's this little orange down here. So I put buys above on the top, and then if you notice my sells below, like if I switch it to sells below, it's on the bottom. See? So that's it. You're welcome. He said TopOne sucks. Yeah, the forex stuff is just, I mean, I don't know what the new consistency rule is, but yeah, the 5-minute rule is the last for me. And Q, let's go back here. Okay, cool. So we are going to start to get our pullback now. So yeah, we're going to have to wait. Let's get rid of some of the lines here. Let's do a fresh analysis on NQ real quick. So the 4-hour did close bullish. It looks like we closed bullish, but not in the greatest place here. The 1-hour also closed bullish. Let's take a look at the range here. Same thing, we're running into a lot of just resistance, a lot of chop here. 30-minute moving back down, 15-minute doji and out here. So yeah, I think we gotta wait. If we can get nice little pullback here, support formed above this support, like maybe right here, right, or maybe coming down into this range, then I would look to take buys. But other than that, gotta wait. Gold's working on a pullback here. Would love to take these buys, but I don't want to get caught up in this 4-hour candle making a top wick just to rip back down. So I would need a closure.
And the daily, very bearish, been melting.
Yeah. Trust me, sell NQ ASAP. It's nothing against you, but I don't trust anyone else besides my own judgment when it comes to trading. But yeah, I'm sure they will go down. Should rent out some land. Do it. Nice little pullback here on gold though, be perfect. That wick right here should get filled a little bit later.
Yeah.
Right here. So if we could do something like this, start pushing back up, make the 4-hour top wick, and then get this resistance that we're looking for, that would be good. Something like that. And then we should fill that wick later with a nice move down. Notice how I only draw up like 2 or 3 positions. You always see me draw the same thing. Alright? Because I know exactly what I'm looking for. Or my wife's judgment in trading? I don't know. I would even have to be like, honey. Not right now. Not right now, baby. Not right now. Yeah, so we'll see. We got a 30 closure too. I mean, 30 inverted salary could play itself out, but I definitely need a closure before taking any sort of buys here. Blue Guardian? Who is that? That's a broker or a funding company?
It's a funding company.
Funding?
Yep. They got forex and futures too.
Okay. Haven't heard of them. Oh, actually, that's the one that Calvin be talking about, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sure they're not bad either. I think they're similar to like TopOne. A little bit different. I don't know about their rules.
Yeah, a little 5-minute fake out wouldn't be bad either. To be honest, I thought we were gonna.
I know they got. Sorry.
My bad. I thought we were gonna roll right into a trade here in New York session today.
Same, bro. Same. Yeah, Equity. I gotta check out their futures firm. Yeah, I remember they were in forex. Now they're in futures, which is cool.
Do you usually wait for candles to create support and resistance first? After? No, not always. No, not always. Sometimes I'll take the breakout, but right now there's no range, so there is no breakout. So like in a trending market, typically like I'll look for onions and stuff. In a ranging market, I'll look for breakouts. So if we start ranging now, like in here, then what I'll do is I'll just mark the range off, and then I know I got clean traffic on the way up, clean traffic on the way down. Yeah, but right now we don't have a range, so I would just look for a structure, look for a support or even a pullback in resistance. Magnus going to get some eggs. Dude's already had 20 eggs today. My goodness, his cholesterol is going to be through the roof, guys.
Word, bro. I gotta ask him what he's eating for dinner. I bet I already
He's eating
know.
more eggs.
More Yo, Magnus.
You ever hear how
Chefing
Magnus
up some
says
ground beef.
excellent? Whenever you hear him say excellent, just listen to him. He says excellent. Eggs. He puts eggs first. He's like, oh, excellent. It's like, wait, did you just say eggs? Excellent? Guy loves eggs, man. I never met anyone who likes eggs more than this dude.
Yo, fact, yo.
I like eggs too, but Not 20 a day.
I think I should start eating more eggs, honestly.
I think we should all start eating more eggs.
For real. The hell am I doing?
Carnivore is the absolute best way to eat. I think so too.
It honestly is.
I feel the best on that diet.
Literally.
15-minute time frame or 30? It just depends. You know, it just depends on the situation of the day. Today, the 15 and the 30 are going to close like on this candle. They're both going to close at the same exact time. So just put it like this: the higher the time frame, the stronger the confirmation. So if you're like newer to this trading style, I would wait for the 30-minute, and then you're going to miss a bunch of moves sometimes. So sometimes you're going to get saved by waiting on the 30-minute. Sometimes you're going to miss the move. And your job is to watch, you know, and so you only stick to the 30-minute, but then you see, hey, on this time, I could have used the 15 to catch the move, right? Or, hey, look, in this time, I'm glad I stuck with the 30 because the 15 was a fake out. And so it's just a matter of, you know, putting in the work, showing up every day, getting the read, watching it happen over and over again. And then that's when you'll develop a little bit more of an understanding of that. But I would say just in the beginning, the higher the time frame, the better. So the 30 minutes is going to be more confirmed, but through sticking to the 30-minute only, you'll start to pick up on when, you know, the 15-minute works and when it doesn't work as well. Give it time too. Most traders, they don't give it time. They hear that and they go, it's going to take too long. Just blah, blah. And then they just keep losing. You know, just keep losing. So
Yeah, watch how Nick executes on the 15-minute, right? Wisdom's not always taught, it's caught, right? So kind of just watching Nick use the 15-minute, you'll be able to learn how to trade it as well.
Bro sat there and watched gold melt. Yeah, bro sat there and followed bro's plan, right? That's the big part. So no closure here, no entry. No closure below here, no entry. No entry. So bro sits here and follows his plan every day, and when the plan shows up, bro executes. And when bro executes, bro makes money. And when bro makes money, bro gets to do whatever he wants with life. And when bro gets to do whatever he wants with life, he has a bunch of kids. And he gets with a hot wife. And then he just spends all day chasing her around. Yeah. Bro's chilling. Bro's chilling.
Bro, show trades. Bro, show bro trade Zella, bro.
Bro, you want to see Trade Zealot, bro? Let me show you my Trade Zealot, bro. Bro should have traded the gap. I don't trade gaps. I trade my playbook. Bro. I ain't your bro. I ain't your bro, bro.
We all got into a fight one time with someone where we called them bro, and then they said, "Don't call me bro."
He was actually
Not your bro.
a girl. I was like, oh damn, wait, what? Now I'm really confused. Who you calling bro? Bruh. I wish I had the soundboard. Bruh.
All right. Bruh.
Mm-mm.
2 minutes for me.
Please advise a good futures broker. I like Trade-O-Vate, but they're really the only ones I ever used. So they're pretty good. I own a hedge fund. Awesome. Incredible. Congratulations. Wishing the best for you in that hedge fund. You can make a lot of money doing hedge funds. So, best of luck, bro. I'm not your bro, pal. Yo, we got to bring up the not that guy. I'm not that guy.
Not that guy, pal.
Hey, you're the man here.
What's up, bro? Bro.
What's up, bro?
Hey, bro. How are you, bro?
Hey, bro.
What's going on, bro?
What's up, bro?
Chilling.
Bro. Magnus, what you grabbing on today, bro?
What you mean? Food?
Yeah, bro.
Okay,
on, bro, give us the language.
bro. I'm like eggs, red meat, chicken. What
Eggs,
else?
red meat, and chicken.
He just says it's carnivore diet. Got it.
That's funny.
Nah, bro. I ate a banana.
Oh, banana boy.
Bro, you're
Yeah,
probably looking shredded, dude.
Bro, wait. I'm gonna make it before and after pic. This I'm almost in ketosis, bro. I'm like avoiding carbs. I don't know how it happens, but yeah,
You are.
yeah. So it's gonna be a good cut.
Yeah, bro, I could see it, bro. You're looking good.
So I'm small when I'm coming.
He's gonna be small. That's all right. That's all
Yeah,
right.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're gonna look ripped, bro.
All right, bro. Enough with the
Okay,
bro. Can we get a bro in the chat?
No more
What's
bro,
up,
bro.
bro?
Bros in the chat. Hey, no. No bros in the chat yet. We'll have the bros in the chat on the way out.
Yeah, nice. So you're eating ground beef or
Ground beefy. I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
have
me?
steaks tonight.
yeah, you're eating some ground beef today.
Oh yeah, I had like 6 eggs in the morning. I had 3 eggs now with a pound of ground beef and some liver. So yeah. And
think
then
I gotta
chicken for dinner.
Yeah, it's fire, bro. I think I'm about to go back all into carnivore diet.
I'm
Do
not
it.
full carnivore though. I'm
Yeah,
like
you're carnivore-ish. You'll have some
Yeah.
white rice.
I'm more like animal based, yeah. It's like
Yeah.
I have some rice, banana here and there, and a lot of fruit. But
That's good carbs, though.
yeah, right, yeah. That's what I mean. I'm trying to keep it whole foods. That's my main thing.
Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
Animal based and whole foods, then you're good.
Yeah, facts, bro.
What it do? What it do? How are you guys? How are you? Man, I am relaxed. Don't tell me to relax. Yo, I'm relaxed, bro. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm chilling. Don't worry. I'm over it. I'm over it.
I'm gonna go crazy.
So a diet from Earth?
Alright.
Yeah. You can call it that actually.
Earth diet.
Yeah, instead of just profit. No, not profit. I mean processed high fructose corn syrup diet, petroleum diet, or whatever you want to call it.
So Quest bars aren't from
Petroleum diet.
Alright, I think that 30-minute closure might do it for me, honestly.
Yeah, I'll probably wait for the next one, but yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Nasty
It's only
closure.
to give it resistance. So
Doesn't look that good.
stop it, bro.
Stream's not looking good. Then why you on it, brother?
Where, bro?
Master Trades.
Legit, why are you even here?
Let's take a look. Let's take a look at Master Trades. Oh, joined a year ago. 87 subscribers. Nice, nice. Oh, no post though. No content. Oh, one content.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
post,
5
bro.
months ago. 90 views. Nice job, man. Nice job. Oh, we have some live trading.
That hedge fund's
185 views. Aha, so you got one of these
cooking.
streams
Stephen B jamming.
where you just play music and just put the
Yeah,
chart up.
Stephen B.
I see, I see.
It's even worse with the AI voice. We
Bro,
are
what the
taking a
hell?
trade on gold here in 15 minutes.
Nice trade, man.
time frame.
W, bro. Good work, dude.
Let me give it a like. Make it a double-digit like, eh? 10. Let's go. Hey, if you guys can
Yeah.
like the stream, give the stream a like here today. Hey, Master Trades, like for like, my friend.
I like
gotta-
you too.
I gotta
Master
stop
Trades.
that.
I like it too. I like it too.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Appreciate
Appreciate that, Spine CA. Glad you enjoyed my my videos there. There will be coming more of those.
Videos looking good.
Word.
Petroleum. Oh man. Leave a like. Yeah, we're dying out here on
boys,
Goldie.
so,
John's out.
yeah. Yeah, boys, I'm gonna call it.
Oh,
I've been here for a minute now.
yeah,
Peace,
for
G.
real.
John's
Since
been here
London,
since London,
so
literally.
I got a good trade. I'm good. I'm just gonna come back for Asia now.
Yeah, I already made $3,000 today too, so I'm pretty good
Right.
too.
Yeah, bags are full.
Yeah, London was a vibe.
Nothing good here in New York for me. So
Let's get it.
yeah. All right, bet. Nick, Magnus, I'll see you boys later. Chat.
All right,
see
my
you guys
G.
later. Have a good day.
Peace, John.
Later,
ya.
brother.
Yep. Talk to you guys later. Peace.
Peace. Just the two of us and 1,000
We
people
can
in the
make-
crowd. Just the two of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got nothing here yet. I think if the 1 hour can close up, we're just waiting, right? Just waiting. Just a consistent move down. This candle closed above the range, no sell there. That candle closed without a bottom wick, so followed the plan there. This one just melted. So there really wasn't many doorways in for our playbook here. So you gotta wait, man. You can't let time get to you in trading. A lot of traders will be patient for quite some time, and then they'll throw it all out the window just because they're dying to take a trade. So I'm not dying to take a trade. I am looking forward to waiting for the system to present a trade, but I'm not like desperately dying to take a trade here. So we gotta wait, unfortunately. Yeah, because we're trying to hit the 3P today. So we already got the two trades. We're trying to get this third one in.
Yeah, I mean, a resistance on the 15 would be great. So, I mean, yeah, just wait.
Just wait on it. Let's see what NQ's up to. Did we pull back at all? Nah, nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
What else? Anyone got good questions? Anyone got some good questions here? NQ looking right now, yeah, I mean, we didn't pull back at all, so there's nothing. It's just moving on up. Yeah, it's moving on up. 4 hours looking good though. 30 no bottom wick, but nothing for me on NQ here. But maybe gold, we'll see.
TK, what car you renting is all I want to know.
TK's gonna TK. I think you're renting the Raft, right? He's getting some sort of like Cullinan or something. I forget.
Damn, you picking me up in that?
At the airport,
Yeah.
pick him up in the Cullinan. By the way, I sold all my Bitcoin, gang. I don't believe in Bitcoin anymore.
Wait, what? What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
I thought you were for real. I was like, what?
Hit the sell button. You know. Would appreciate if you can catch a small trade today. Yeah, I'll see what I can pull off for you here, Ryan. I'll see what we could do. Trust me, I'm trying, man. I can't break the plan. I gotta do what keeps me profitable. So as much as I want to make trades and do all that, I gotta listen to the plan here. If I don't listen to the plan, I end up losing money. I don't want to lose money. I don't like losing money. I like gaining money.
Yeah.
You and Raja are great. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. No one would have believed it. Yeah, probably not. I've been trying to pass challenges since 2019. Bumped across Raja in 23-24. Learned his strategy. Found your live in December of last year. Passed my first combine. Since then, $3,000 withdrawal, 2 funded accounts. Congratulations. Amazing. Amazing work, my friend. Beautiful, beautiful. Way to capitalize on the opportunities here. Yeah, it's just the beginning for you. So now if you can do it once, you could do it twice and 3 times and 4 times and again and again and again. I'm going to be taking up another payout here today as well, gang. Probably going to take like 3 grand unless we can hit big on a trade here. Then I might be taking more. Solana, yeah, I mean you can hang on to Solana. I just hang on to some of those. I'm not touching the profits anyway. It's probably all going to my kids. What made you want to make gold one of your main pairs? Just the fact that I trade the New York session, and I just caught a liking to gold for some strange reason. And then once I found Raja, I seen that he traded gold as well. And I'm like, oh, okay. So now I have someone that I could actually follow and watch that trades gold every day. And yeah, it just kind of fell into my lap. I'm not sure exactly what attracted me to gold like in the very beginning before Raja. But yeah, I just thought it'd be a nice pair to trade. When will you reset the lines? I just did actually. Yeah, I just reset these lines here. So you got some sort of support here, but below that is super clean coming down, and then up here you got resistance, but above that is very clean as well. So yeah, I would be open. So if we can close back below the range here, because we are bearish on the 4 hour, if we can close back below, I think that'll be a good move down.
I agree. We have the daily though too.
Yeah.
And the 4-minute top wick.
Any videos on YouTube? Yeah, so you can go to YouTube. You can also go to Instagram. Like, Instagram has a lot of reels that you can just get straight to the point on. And then you also have a lot of my trades that I took that you could learn from as well on IG. Yeah, so if you scroll down like just a little bit, let me just delete that. If you scroll down just like a little bit, you'll start to see a lot of my trades. So I haven't really posted or flexed any trades on social media in a while, but yeah, you can come in and you can learn a lot from these reels. A lot. Believe it or not, one of my most viewed reels was this one where I lost 9 grand.
Yeah, of course.
Why they want to see you losing, man? Damn.
Every time.
Yeah, but yeah, I would highly recommend checking all these out. Really, really good stuff. Yeah, and then YouTube, of course, just go to the videos right here. Just check out these videos right here. All these. Probably the best one you can check out right now would probably be the Playbook 2.0, because that's going to break down exactly how I trade. It is the way of the world a little bit, right? Yeah. It's like a car accident, you know? You always like kind of look at it. How much I make from YouTube? A whopping $0. Yeah, unfortunately I don't make money on YouTube. Yeah, all these videos are not monetized.
All right,
I don't monetize any of them. Oh, let me like it. Yeah, 603 videos though, including the live streams here. So we're moving. We're moving. Yeah, I don't monetize my YouTube channel, because if I do, then they start taking my streams down, and I want people to be able to come back to these streams to be able to educate themselves and learn. And yeah, they take my, I also like to play music and stuff on the intros and outros, and YouTube don't like that. And so I just don't worry about getting paid from these guys. I think yeah, I can't show y'all some of that, but yeah, I don't get paid on YouTube. Maybe I should though. Getting into trading, how long do you think it will take following your method to find that beginner level? I would say give yourself 4 to 6 months without looking at any results. 4 to 6 months, not looking at any results, not looking at how much money you made, how profitable you are, just learning the skill set. And then, you know, you'll make money after that. Yeah. Got to give yourself time to grow, though. Most people set a plan. They go, all right, 6 months, right? I'm going to commit to trading. But after 6 days, right, something happens where it doesn't go their way, or they were sitting here and they watched these gold sells come the whole time, and you know, then they heard master traders say, yeah, you suck at trading, you know, you watch the thing drive down, and then all of a sudden that trader is like, man, you know what, I gotta be in here right now. And then you enter on the break of the lows, and then all of a sudden you move back up and you deviate from the plan, and all of a sudden you take a loss, and then your wife calls you and she goes, honey, the water heater broke, and you're like, oh my god, I gotta force trades out of the markets and all this stuff. And everyone tends to complicate it. So I haven't really seen many people run the plan for 6 months straight. I very rarely see people run the plan for 2 weeks straight. But the ones that I do see run the plan, they get paid. Right? Like a lot of these elite members now, we've established that that's what it's going to take, right? That it's going to be a bit of a learning curve, and that you can get it, but you're going to have to focus on learning. And now these guys are making big money. You know, some of them are making more money than me. Dudes are making like 10 grand, 20 grand. Had one guy make like 14,000 yesterday. I mean, that's insane. That's good numbers. Good numbers. So, but they were willing to, you know, they were willing to learn. They were willing to take the time to understand the market for what it was, and, you know, stay down till they came up. So no top wick here. Perfect. So no top wick here. If you can get a closure now below, I think I'm ready to go. Yeah. See if we can get some more sells. Here? Which one?
What about resistance? Because that's like 200 pips down.
So resistance here, you mean? Like what about this? Yeah. I would take this sell right here to fill that wick.
The same.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Yeah. So if we can get this confirmation candle, right, then we can take this trading candle right here to fill this wick to the left hand side there. That's kind of the plan. So let's see if we can get step 1 first, the closure, and then we can look to trade the candle, and we'll see if we get TP. If this doesn't happen within the next 45 minutes, I'll probably just head out, maybe keep the clubhouse open a little bit longer, see if we can wait on it. But like I said, I already got my winner trade today, so I'm pretty much not trying to force anything outside of that hat trick. What does it take to be a conservative trader like you? You just got to know exactly what move you're looking for. So remember when what's his name said, like, you watch the price move all the way down? That's fine. I have no problem watching the price move all the way down. I've done that before. I'll do it again. My big thing is until the playbook, one of the playbook setups show up, then I can't take the trade. So I know those playbook setups like the back of my hand. So I know what they look for. Therefore, I know exactly what I'm looking for to pull money out of the markets. So I haven't seen any of that yet, at least in the New York session. So that's how I'm able to stay very conservative and not take any trades, because there's been no trades provided according to my plan, right? So has the market moved? Of course. Right? And anyone who's been trading long term or owns a hedge fund and things like that, they know traders aren't going to chase moves. I mean, that would be idiotic, right? So you traders have a specific system, a plan, and they only execute on those. Like, you would love, I don't know if master traders here still, you would love for me to work for your hedge fund, right? Because I know exactly what I'm looking for and I don't deviate outside of it, right? So that's how I'm able to stay conservative, because if you don't know what you're looking for, then you're going to jump at anything. Once movement happens, you're like, I got to get in, and you're just going to force your way in. But those results aren't duplicatable. Those results aren't, you're not able to do that with edge, right? With an 80% win rate if you're just going to execute on anything. So once you know exactly what you're looking for, like for me in my situation, my playbook is right here, right? It's either one of these positions or nothing, right? So it's either this or nothing. So today we haven't really shown, or at least in the New York session, we haven't gotten the fade, the breakout, the onion, the inverted celery, or the celery yet. So you just got to wait on your moves to show up. And if you can do that, you'll outperform pretty much every trader out there. Yeah, I'm not that good. I'm just good at following this trading plan, right? So that's why my days I might not trade as much as some people, but I'm very profitable, because I'm only trading those high quality A+ setups. So do I lose? Of course. But do I lose a lot? Not that often, because I know exactly what I'm looking for. I know the win rate on it. I know the probability of it playing out. And yeah, that's all I use. How long does volume last in New York? Usually gold will tend to die out around like 12. Some days you'll get it kicking up again in like 1 p.m. But NASDAQ tends to rip up in volume here as we move into the afternoon. I've been with Raja. He's a risk taker and make trading easy until you get into the chart and realize it's not that easy yet. That's why I wait. That's why I wait for specific confirmations and setups, and I don't do anything outside of it. Simple game, man. Simple game. Such a simple game when you're willing to approach it like that. What would I recommend broker-wise? I don't know. I really wouldn't recommend any brokers because I don't use them. The only broker I use is Tradeovate. Other than that, I use prop firms. Currently subbing? All right, we got a sub today, baby. Hey, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, show up every day. You'll ask good questions. You'll catch on to it. Remember, less is more. Less is more in this game. Knowing when to stay out, yeah, it's a big part of trading. Big part. Do you have coupons for the clubhouse? Yeah, we hand them out every now and then. Yeah, I think we did. Did we have a coupon yesterday? No, yesterday we didn't live stream. Did we have a coupon the day before that though? Yeah, see? So this was one of our coupons from 2 days ago. So I called this trade out here and it ran for like 50 pips and that was the coupon. So if anyone made money on that, they can use that coupon to purchase a clubhouse membership. Yeah, so you'll catch us handing these coupons out often. You just got to be here for them. How many cons to you use this account? How many cons to use on this account? Oh, contracts. I'm sorry. I thought you were asking like pros and cons. How many contracts to use on this account? Aren't the stops more than 3K? On which account, my friend? Which one? I thought he was serious. I am serious, man. We hand these coupons out all the time. All the time. Was there one handed out this day? Oh yeah. Coupons. Coupons on coupons, man. Yeah, so every now and then you can catch us in a trade, and that trade will typically be some profit to go towards the clubhouse. Invest in profits, baby.
So, talking about profits, trying to look in the chat.
Oh snap! Oh snap!
Oh
Hold
my
on.
goodness.
Where we at? Where we at? Uh-oh.
Sent like 3 minutes
I
ago,
see
yeah.
the name.
Oh my
Holy,
goodness,
bro.
Then you know what's up.
Alright, so what are you up? Like 20K this week?
Bro,
I think he's up
22K.
22,000? Nice, man. I'm very proud of you. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up later. Solid, bro. Congratulations. You deserve it too, man. If there's one guy like I know him because he's an elite member and I know the work that's put in behind the scenes, and yeah, I couldn't go to a better guy, man. So congrats, bro. For real. Remember you remember our conversation like 3 months ago? Cuz I do. And it's nice to see now where you're at here. For real, bro. Way to win. Way to be a champion. What pairs do I trade? I trade gold and NASDAQ. Am I not entering on the sell confirmation? Which one, brother? Which confirmation? For 150K Top Step account, how many contracts do I use? If I'm going to be aggressive, I'll use 10. If I'm going to keep it conservative, I'll use like around 5. Which also could still be high risk according to some people, but not really to me. In the clubhouse, how do you send signals? Through Zoom? No, we don't send signals in the clubhouse. We just live trade. Yeah, we do it on Zoom. Yeah, so we don't send signals or anything. Yeah, it's mainly a live streaming platform, plus there's a lot of trading courses in there and all that good stuff. Let's see what's going on in the clubhouse here. Man of Steel. Let's go. Yeah, so remember the guy said, hey, this guy made 14 grand yesterday? Well, he also made 6, so 6 grand today. Love it. Love it.
Dang.
Wait, you got to be up like 30K, no? Yeah, you're up like 30 grand, dude. Look at this. Times 2. Okay. I thought it was times. I thought you had 3 accounts there. Solid, brother. Solid. All right, Goldie. 2 minutes here. 2 minutes. See if we can get this closure and pip and dip.
Yeah, man, looks good, that closure there. Yeah, pip and dip will be good.
Real good, because I've been standing for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I've been walking, but now I'm like
I'm trying to pip and just dip.
Yeah, for real. There's no, nothing about it. There's like pip and
No
dip.
outro song, just end stream.
Yeah, it's stream.
Pip and
There's
sit.
a coupon and stream.
I'm about to pip and sit. Yeah. All right. Current candle stops? Yeah, it would have to be current candle because these ones are a bit too steep. So it would be current candle because these are 130 pips. So the idea of this trade here would be something like this. So if we can kind of create that resistance there, close bearish, wherever the next top wick forms. So let's just say we close like this, right? And then wherever that next top wick forms, that's going to be where my stop loss placement is going to have to go. So stop loss will be up there, entry will be on the break of the low, and then partials and all that will be down here as support, and then we'll see if we can actually fill the wick here.
Dang, yeah, we probably can. Close with no top wick 215, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so let's examine this trade here, right? So daily bearish, right? 4 hour bearish. We already broke the lows. This could potentially be our top wick. Clean traffic to the left, right? 1 hour close bearish below. 30-minute doji candle, which is my only thing that I don't like about this trade. 15-minute though, we close without a top wick here, right? And then if we can create resistance, I think we can retest the lows there. So I wouldn't trade this range if it wasn't as big as it is, but it's a pretty big range here. So we'll see if we can get it. Stretch it out, make it look a lot better for y'all. There you go. Because normally this would be like a 15 pip range. But in our case here today, it's 150 pips. So it's wild. All right, let's see if we can get to it here.
Man's yawning.
Oh, I'm tired.
Getting a nice solid trade and then you're just yawning.
All right, let's see if we get a top wick here. Top wicks, break the lows, and I think we should be good.
Yeah, I agree. Looking good.
Boom, 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 boom.
Nah, TK, am I right? Like, you never yawned before. Can we get a nice trade? And then maybe we get a nice trade, but then he yawns.
No one's ever seen me yawn. No one ever seen me sleep. See, Melly stayed at my house. He said, yo, I seen you sleeping, dude. You look like an angel over there, bro. I'm like, what? Man, sleeping like an angel. All right, we need this top wick. So we broke the lows there. That's good. Now we need a top wick and then the re-break of the lows, and I like it.
Damn, yeah, the re-break.
Where'd my sell stop go?
It's gone.
It's gone.
You're not allowed.
Let's see. So we just gotta wait.
Nice, lovely. That's the
okay,
wick.
perfect. That's the one I'm
Order
looking for. Here.
filled.
Oh my way! What?
Order
Hold on!
filled.
Whoa! Whoa!
Order
Gee,
filled.
dude, no. Sorry, my TopOne account's spazzing
Order
over here.
filled.
Whoa! Jeez,
Order
no.
filled.
What are you talking about?
I promise, I'm not trading on my other screen. I don't know what
Order
that
filled.
is. Jeez, stop. Oh man.
Order filled.
Whoa!
Order filled.
I just keep taking sells as
no,
price
no.
rips up. Oh man. Where do you guys come up with these jokes, man? You guys are funny.
Whoa. But I have myself stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a sell stop here. Stop loss is only 100 pips, so we shouldn't. Oh, whoa. We shouldn't have to worry too much.
Some light.
Yeah. So cool. Let's see if we can get activated here. See if we can continue heading down with that 4-hour bearish bias here. Yeah, we just grabbed the pack, so if we can get a run down, that'd be awesome. I got 14 positions already. We're all in profit. Order filled.
Order filled.
I'm
Order filled.
gonna start taking profits right now. Hold on. There we go.
Order
There we go.
filled.
Yep, there
Order
we go. There we
filled.
go. Uh-huh.
Order
There it
filled.
is. Yep. 4 trades done. 3 grand.
This can't be real. This can't be real, man.
Can't be. It's got to be a dream. What time is it? 11?
Too funny.
Passed the combine 3 weeks ago. Very nice. Congrats, my friend. Congrats. I'm not good at with the technology. Oh yeah, TK will hook you up. Yeah, TK, maybe you can help my man Don out. All right, I think I'm in here. Yeah, I'm in. So we'll see if we can get a drive down. I don't know if I can hold that full stop loss here, so I would probably have to use a lower time frame stop, I think. Yeah, to manage this if I need to. Yeah, I would say if the 1 minute closes above, then I'll probably have to get out of here. But other than that, it looks pretty good to continue down.
Oh, how much you risking here? On the,
Everything. Everything,
oh,
brother.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, risk takers and money makers. So scared money don't make no money.
Yeah, so we'll see if we could push down, but I don't have a lot of room because the range is so big. So yeah, we gotta probably manage this off a lower time frame here.
Yeah.
I got slipped there too. Sheesh. Little slipperoony.
Yeah. Just wait on it.
God just gave me my A. W, bro. W. Current stop loss, man, I don't think I can survive that. Yeah, I don't think I could survive that current stop. So I'm gonna have to probably manage in a losing or a negative situation off these lower time frames here, because I don't have enough margin, you know, for that full stop there.
We're joining in 1 minute.
Yeah. Can we melt? This is the only time frame that actually has structure.
Yeah, 5 minute is 5 minute doesn't have a low usually. I mean, yeah. If you look at the 5, it looks pretty good though.
Yeah.
We close below that level to the left, so I mean.
The only thing here is that the 5 can come all the way up, respect that high, and then drive back down. So that's the only big issue.
Yeah.
Stop loss is gonna have to be like probably these are the only highs we have here, you know. That's it. We don't have anything else, so that's what we got to go off of. So I think if the 1 minute starts like closing above, then there might be an issue. Yeah, because the 1 hour candle's still bullish. We closed below here. All right, yeah, I'm gonna probably put stops somewhere back above this range here. Yeah, right above these highs. That's the best I can do. Other than that, there's really no price action to go off of. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out.
Damn.
No bueno.
I'm out there. I kept them above that resistance on the 15 though.
Yeah, I think the stops on the 15 could last, but I'm just not willing to risk that much. So if you're not risking as much as I am, hold the stops above the 15. That looks pretty good to me. Yeah, because we should be good to hold that high. Yeah, onion setup. Yep. Yeah, that was like our first onion in a while that didn't work out. 30 minutes still bullish, 1 hour still bullish here, so. All right, let me mark this up real quick. Got slipped too. Copy image. Tag it and bag it. Tag it and bag it. Let me just mark this up. And then, yeah, if you're still...
See, like,
huh?
15? We saw like 15, 10, 20 pips or something.
Yeah, not much. 15 pips. Yeah. But I think the actual trade should look something like this, right? It's just, like I said, I wasn't willing to risk all that money. But let's see if that actually works itself out.
Yeah, I mean, should. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, I still like the sells here. Everything still looks good. It's just I'm not able to handle the drawdown on this account. Yeah, I still like them though. I still like them. Took 16 pips. Nice. Solid. Still in the trade. Trade's still looking good, man. Still looking good. Why not wait for the 5-minute breakout? 5-minute breakout. Which one?
There's no support yet.
Like
so
this one?
Yeah, we had that.
Either way, yeah, we would have been in. Nah, I think the 15 is good here. No wick on the previous one. Nice exhaustion wick here, right? You re-break the low, it should go. I accidentally risked double. Let's go, TK. What's the setup? Setup's an onion play. Yeah, sells off resistance here. Yeah, keep the stops above here, and I think everyone will be good. Those are the most logical stops here. Will I re-enter? Maybe, maybe, maybe. Let's see this. Let's see. Bearish. Yeah, I think it looks good still. 4 hours still bearish. We were waiting on a 15 resistance. If you get a 30 resistance, then yeah, it's even better.
Bro, it looks solid.
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 Bump, bump, bump. Yeah, I'm gonna wait 4 minutes and then maybe give it a second shot. Maybe. Am I gonna re-enter? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Which pair is this? This is gold. GC, gold. Alright, 4 minutes on this closure. If we close something like this, then I may be interested in giving it a second shot, but we'll see. Still in on the combine, very nice. Later, J Coop. Later. Yeah, I think we could see it melt. You still in Magnus, or what are you doing?
No, I'm not in. I'm not in. No.
All right, cool.
I held my or I put my stops like right above that resistance. You see, like because I didn't want to use like 110 pip stops.
Yeah, I could have, but then that would have tossed my whole payout out the window if it hit. Yeah. So I didn't want to do that.
Nah.
Bump. But this looks good. Looks good. Still looking good. Boom. All right, last 2 minute push. What do you guys think?
Probably. It wouldn't even surprise me.
Any experience with funding pips? No experience. I've never used them. Good area to short from? I think so. I think this could be our 4 hour top wick here for us to potentially start melting. Still got a lot of clean range here. Yeah. 30 closure coming up here too, man. Could I have lowered
your stops this time?
Probably current candle again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have lowered my my size for sure. Yep. Boom. Good part here was that 5-pack too. Broke the highs there. All right, 50 seconds. Let's see how we do. Why time E trading? Why not? Why not?
Now we're pushing down. Gold has been funny.
Looks good. I'm rooting all you guys on that are still in this. Still looking good, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely not re-entering
67 pips in profit right now.
now. Damn.
He said. Yeah, looks good.
Gold's really been trolling.
Where would I have closed? Somewhere a little bit lower, probably somewhere down here. Or if this candle closed without a wick, then I'll probably exit right here. Yeah,
Like
so I'll
it did.
probably exit. Yeah.
I closed full right there.
So good job, good trade. 83 pips to the downside. So anyone who kept their stops logical here, good work. I couldn't do it. I had to move my stops a little bit, and I'm okay with that. As long as you guys made money, I'm good. You know what I mean? I'll get some more money at some point a little later.
Later.
Close full? Close full? All right, good, good.
Later.
Yeah, me and NQ might have a date in little what's it called? Power hour date. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's the trade pretty much. So I would probably close partials here as this candle closed with no wick at the bottom. But we should be good to fill that wick. My only thing now is that no bottom wick there. That could potentially mess this move up. But other than that, still looks good to continue down. Wait on the 30 closure. 30 close below. We're probably just getting started on the shorts here. Yeah, we got our little pullback, and now maybe we can keep going. All right, I think I'm a dip. I'm gonna head off. Good trade. Took a while to get, but eventually it came here, and yeah, it worked out well. Yeah, good job. Good work, good work. Post your profits in the profit channel if you guys got some profits here today. Let's take a look at this one. Very nice, very nice. Good work. And we'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, what do we got going on tomorrow? Anything good? Thursday, unemployment claims, anything else? That's about it, right? Yeah, just unemployment claims. So I will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Magnus, appreciate you being here, bro. Thanks for the $3 grand in London session.
Of course.
I will see y'all later. Yeah, if you guys are in the club, I think we're gonna end the day here in the clubhouse too, because gold closed without a wick, and NQ is waiting on support to form. So I'll probably look at NQ maybe around like 1 p.m. Eastern to see if I could find any moves, but I'm gonna take that loss and chill out for a little bit, hang out, and yeah, maybe I'll get it back later. But yeah, I will see you guys back here tomorrow for the New York session. If you guys are not in the clubhouse and you want to trade Asian and London and all that with us, go to timeteattrading.com, lock in with us, and let's get to work. For everyone else, I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right? Don't over risk, don't over trade. Go out there, be great, and y'all have a blessed day ahead.
Yes, sir.
See you guys
See
tomorrow.
everyone.
Magnus,
See you.
peace, Big G.
Peace.
Later, y'all. Have a great one, all right? Peace. Later.
I gotta keep going. 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 I don't half step cause I know the full truth. The devil cooking, he don't know that I could cook too. When life give me pressure, I still show the good fruit. I treat it like my last rep and I just push through. I don't believe in failure cause I can't afford it. And if it ain't meant for me, then I ain't about to force it. I think about the victory and trigger my endorphins. The mission too important, ain't no way I could abort it. So I gotta keep going. 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 I gotta keep going.
gone. Yeah. We on time, momentum come alive anytime God ride. It be only God vibes, I'm consistent when I try. It's divine, you would think we at the park the way he slide. All I feel is bliss since the purpose been defined. God don't ever miss, he got my back when I arrive. Anytime I give, I get it back, I pay my tithe. Anytime I slip, I come right back, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Keep going, I gotta keep going. 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 I gotta keep going.
This is your winning season. You have been so used to feeling like you're losing and not making any progress and being stagnant that now that you have stepped into the promise, you are battling with accepting what God has promised you. Receive this message with love and an open heart and allow God to give you everything that he has promised you. Stop resisting the promise, okay? Stop resisting the promise.
So long, that why I keep my top down. Live on my head cause I can't wear the crown too low. Never gon' bow down. Everybody out there running games so they pass on me. Treat 'em like a op, bow. When I came up, they were whooping but was still on a leash. People gon' talk down. They going low cause I still serve the most high. No, I won't stop now. When I throw signs up, it's not what they said, dog. No, that's for H-Town. Roll with a warrant, try not to get caught, but I'm fly. Still put the top down. Love for the father, make kids for the fans, yeah. Can't switch on y'all now. Only sinners walk with grace. Pack your bags, follow me home. Pray my seeds, turn out winners. Keeping that lead when I'm long gone. All of my fears can't hold me back. Let go of those who did me wrong. All of my fears won't hold me back. What don't kill me made me strong.